Last time on Wild West, The Reckoning, the Spirit Chasers, after having returned back to Austin, found the strangest news to great ears. It seems as though, in the investigation of the brain puppies, Patterson had been named as the key suspect. This didn't sit right with a number of our compatriots, so they ventured to the marshals to find out what the deal was. They spoke to Marshal Silver and saw that there was a manifesto of sorts, as well as a strange eldritch tablet in a jar with pickled brains. But Jarvis, after inspecting this manifesto and using Aaron's keen mind to help him, determined that it was in fact a forgery, and the strange tablet granted unto those who touched it visions of a squid like ship floating through the blackness of space, only to be crashed down upon the earth in an area that looks not all that dissimilar from the Badlands. Aaron then decided to speak with Patterson personally. It was then that a strange series of events transpired in which his moods would shift erratically, as though under the effect of some sort of spell. Try as he might, Aaron had quite some difficulty finally keeping it away for good and getting what little information he could out of Patterson. It seems that the poor man is innocent and that he doesn't know why he's being framed for such a thing, but he only wishes for his freedom. They then left to ruminate over what they had discovered, and it was then, shortly thereafter, that some of the spirit chasers, during a training exercise, Ed, Marcus, and Bruce, put their brains together after Bruce shared some information about Wilfred, strangely telling him to not free Patterson for his crimes. And they've all made the determination Wilfred might be suspect. And now paranoia has begun to set in. As we return to the Hunters Association shortly thereafter, you had all walked in. You had seen Aaron reading a mind book, and immediately thereafter that, Jarvis would have walked in. I believe we were later on in the day, not quite
Yeah,
ready for you guys
that's
to
right.
settle down for the
I
night.
got my new arm.
Right, yes, you come in with your new arm.
Yeah, I'd been waiting for, uh, I think the grandpa was supposed to be showing up at the hunters sometime today.
Yeah.
Um,
I
how
was very sad
many
to meet him.
how many how many people of the group are actually here?
Well, you had walked in as these three had come back downstairs and seen Aaron, so those of you that are here on the map are here. The only person not is Wilfred. He went
Okay.
home to his family.
No, I'm at school
Then
playing with my kids during lunch.
Oh,
also
yeah, that's right. That's right.
can you erase that Jarvis token? I can't interact with it.
Yeah, his kids.
His kids, quotation marks. Give me a
The
second.
spawn. Spawn.
Yeah, Spawn.
Mr. Respawn. Put him inside.
That's
As
Thank you.
Jarvis comes in, flexing his arm, he'll actually look to the group.
Here, take that too.
Hey guys, got a kind of a weird question slash favor to ask.
Hmm.
Do you mind if I withdraw slash hold on to a large sum of funds for a quick craft for you guys?
What is
How, how large?
it? And how long? Yeah.
I mean, because you got you could take your share. Fine, that's no problem.
It's mainly for making stuff for you guys as needed. So I'm not always asking you for more money to build stuff, or if I need to buy supplies to make you guys things.
No, if it's as needed, just get it as needed.
But what happens if we're in a spot where we're not able to get access to the money because we're literally in another part of the state where there isn't a bank available for us?
Then it can probably wait. If there's not much we need to do that's more than what we just have.
Eh, but is it okay if I just have a good portion?
How
I
how
don't, but I
good?
mean like 3,000.
Quick math.
So 3,000 gold out of our. Who's our
I mean,
notary?
that's like
Jarvo, you're
roughly
our
his.
notary.
It was at 3,000 out of how much? You're the one that counted the chest. I mean, I
Uh,
saw it. I could probably estimate, but
Technically, since I gave 1,000 to Wilford, it would have been 19,000.
no. I mean, there's 6 of us, so yeah, I think 3,000's within your share. I don't think you. That's my thought on it.
Yeah. Also, besides you, uh, Bruce, anyone else needing requests for any items or stuff made for them?
I am full up stuff.
Okay. Marcus, you need anything
No.
or want anything? Oh wait, right. Here's your shoes.
Oh, you already gave this to me.
Oh wait, I thought
You did.
Did I not? Oh,
You
I
did.
did. Oh, never mind.
Oh,
I
okay.
Yeah, you
couldn't
did last
remember if I
session.
gave you. Yeah, the nice little wingtips.
Thank you.
I didn't ask last time. Do we have a thing for what the ring actually does, or
I believe we said it was non-attunement. I think it was bonus action or free action to change your outfit.
Hold on, let me look at the original concept.
And then I think it has 5 outfits stored, which I believe you gave him.
It's whatever
What?
there's
did.
2 in it currently.
2 currently, right? So you gave him Mary and Thorin, right?
The Thorin fan costume, yes.
Yes, the Thorin fan costume and the Mary costume.
I believe it's a common magical item, the one I'm thinking of. Is it the no, not gleaming. It's
Glamour weave.
Glamour? Yeah,
glamour
Glamour.
weave. Because it's essentially an upgrade from the glamour weave.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, it's the glamour weaves and beauty and illusion. You can use a bonus action.
Okay.
Bonus
Bonus
action.
action to change it out.
Hey, Bruce, why are you looking at me so strange? Have you ever seen anyone read a mind book? Yeah, mine gun.
Yeah. The only difference is that unlike the other version of the glamour weave, you don't get a special bonus to performance or persuasion checks.
Oh, I might be thinking of shift weave. Might be the one that actually.
Oh, shit.
No,
Yeah.
it's glamour weave you're thinking of.
Because my gloves are glamour weave, but they just do an animation.
Oh, shift weave.
Yeah, shift weave is 5 outfits.
Okay, so it's the upgraded version of shift weave. My bad.
Okay.
Yeah, Bruce would look at you strangely after you say that, sort of narrowing his eyes.
Yeah, all 3 of them when they came down just were whispering about me that I couldn't hear, but they were looking at me, I assume.
Well,
yeah.
all right. Okay, with that note, I'm gonna go to the bank and make the transaction.
Oh yeah, wait, Jarvo, before you leave.
Yes.
You said you got the bank set up. Do we need to go there to like get a bank card or a bank ID or anything?
Oh yeah, y'all. We gotta get.
That is a good question. Would Jarvis know that?
Well, yeah, because we did the gargoyle thing.
Yeah, they told you.
Right.
Yeah, y'all gotta
No,
go
what
see the
happens is that they
gargoyle.
take a literal blood sample from you. That is your ID, apparently.
Okay, but so we do need to go there individually.
Yeah, essentially, you state their name, and if it's your first time there, they'll nick you, and then you're good.
Okay.
That might be a little bit. I don't know how it's going to work with you, though, Aaron.
Feel like we would have brought it up if the blood turns to gray goo when we've been in fights.
I don't know. No, it's not that part.
No.
More so, you can change your body. I don't know if your blood changes too.
It technically would.
Yeah, it would.
Oh,
Maybe maybe
that's
ask them if they got
complication.
another.
It's not a complicated. I mean,
Well, it's only
it
going to
complicates the
complicate
thing.
things. So you should
Hey.
have the one form you wish to be your designated bank form.
I mean,
Yeah, they probably figure something out.
No, I mean we did. Yeah, it's fine. Just
Alright,
Aaron will have the account.
Yeah. So yeah,
That was the name that you put down. So
if you ever need to grab funds, just go to the bank, give them your name. Because I use both the first and last, and they'll check it. And since you're technically a hero of Austin, they'll know it's you. They won't have to check.
Well, I will say I didn't do it at the time, but you all do have ID cards that were granted to you after you had received your rewards for the Cucaracha thing. They would have asked you for ID.
Yeah, we actually do have that.
Yeah, so they would have asked you for ID to confirm that you were in fact some of the heroes of Austin, but they do.
Yep.
They are aware of who you guys are. So yeah, you guys would have to
ID.
probably present your ID card and then provide a blood sample.
Yeah, Texas ID.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. So yeah, Jarvis, unless anyone has anything else to say or due to Jarvis, he's going to go to the bank and make the transaction.
Okay. And I'll say as you're heading out, you'd see Grandpa He-Mayor coming in.
So,
Howdy.
I'll hide the mind book.
Oh God, he stretched.
Wait, how'd you get in?
I walked in.
You know, they don't have as good security as I thought they did.
They
Well-
let people in. You just got to pay for drinks.
He says,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
he says that, and then the Aarakocra over here just like runs over and he goes, sir, you remember?
He's with me.
Okay, guests have to pay for their own food and alcohol. And then he'll just head off.
Oh, good thing you're rich now.
You want me to get you something to drink?
Sure. Why not? I could use a little something to wet my whistle.
All right, I'll go pay for some. Get me a drink and pay for him a drink.
Okay.
Yeah, so you know the whole plan thing we talked about get complicated after what we found out at the doctor.
Yep. Bit concerning.
Yeah. He does seem to think he might be able to find a way to fix it, but he would need you to go in there for a couple tests.
What kind of test?
I
not gonna
honestly don't
Make
I
me
honestly
drop
don't
my
know.
skivvies and cough.
I don't think that's a thing. Yeah, is it? I don't know how medicine works. Is that a thing here?
Not that
I've
you've
heard of-
seen.
prostate cancer.
You haven't had the opportunity to experience it yet. If it is,
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think it's like that. I don't think I don't think it's cancer.
All right. I can head on back over there.
But assuming that gets sorted out, you thinking you might be in on the plan or wanting to try to just get back?
Well, it's a good plan. You know what? I'm in.
I'll cheers him with the drink when he says that.
Clink his glass and take a nice long draft.
Well, I guess step one is getting that the agent thing figured out.
Yeah, hopefully that German doc don't get too handsy.
Yeah, just be prepared for there to be weird noises when you first go in. That seems to happen a lot. Like that explosion when we went in last time.
All right.
Yeah, he's a bit eccentric.
I'll head over to his place tomorrow.
All right. Anything else you need?
Now, I found an inn a couple blocks down. Nice little spot. Good food, good drink. Nice warm cot. I'm
Yeah,
pretty much set for the time.
Just gotta get used to the no indoor plumbing part.
It ain't like I never shit in an outhouse before.
Yeah. Yeah, it just stinks a lot more. Though I guess you were here for a while.
You get used to it. That's what I'd like to say, but sometimes you don't.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unwashed bodies are what smell worse, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, that's true. I've been cheating a bit to smell good air.
What, you got some air freshener?
I will prestidigitate the smell the smell of clean air in his nose.
Woo!
And then he goes
I
away
missed
after
that.
6 seconds.
Oh, and now I miss it more.
I think it's 6 seconds for smells. Yeah. Yeah, it's only 6 seconds.
Can't you also use it just to clean you?
Yeah.
but that doesn't stop the air.
It's not, yeah, that's everyone else's unwashed bodies.
Yeah.
You can get used to your own a whole lot easier than other people's. Yeah, it don't last long, but it helps.
Well, I'll have to look into something for myself. Maybe get some cologne or perfume or something sprayed on a handkerchief.
That's not a bad idea.
I was like, who does he think he is?
All right. Well, I'm gonna sit here a while and have another drink or two, and then I'll head on back to my tavern.
Yeah, I'd say me and him talk a little bit more off camera.
Okay. Yeah, he'd let you know that he's actually staying at the Full Moon.
Okay.
But when Jarvis heads off to the bank, Marcus, Bruce, Ed, what are you guys doing? Oh, yeah, Bruce isn't here.
Looks
So Marcus and Ed.
conspiratorially.
Who's playing Bruce?
No one at the moment.
You want to take it right now?
I'll take it right now. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Gimme.
Because it's funny with how suspicious those three are already. They probably would have heard me ask him what he thinks of the plan.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not being particularly quiet and they're still hanging out right by you, they definitely would have.
Marcus will come over very just nonchalant, just like, I may have overheard some things you said. So what's going on?
Oh, Gramps, you met Marcus. Marcus, Lane Hemer. Not the Lane Hemer you know.
I put my
Hey,
hand out to
Padre.
shake. Yeah, I put my hand out to shake it.
Yeah, he'll shake your hand.
Perfect.
And you notice he's very much like a old-fashioned kind of guy. He stands up to shake your hand. He doesn't stay seated.
Nice.
It's a firm handshake.
Well,
Very
we
It's
don't
quite
call that
fun.
old-fashioned here. It's just current fashion.
Can I
Yeah,
can I make
that's
can I
modern
make
fashion.
like a strength save to see if he just completely collapses my hand?
He does seem like he'd be that
Sure,
kind of
if-
guy.
Yeah,
Sure, if you want to.
we don't know. He could have a 20 in strength.
All right. It's
All right.
Well,
I gave you
Well,
access to Bruce's
well.
sheet. Give me a second. Let me roll for Grandpappy here.
I rolled a nat one.
You lose your hand.
I think your hand. I think the blood flow is cut off in your hand.
Punch.
You're gonna have to get Jarvo to do a special. Make a new limb for you.
No more lonely nights with that hand anymore.
Yeah, it hurts.
Master thief, huh?
What a firm handshake you got.
And what a dainty one you got.
Heard a crunch over there.
Alrighty.
Everything all right?
Yeah, all good. Marcus is kind of shaking his hand at his side.
Well, what are you talking about over here? Just over
Yeah,
here
what do
talking
you-
with my grandpa?
Hold on, let me find Bruce. Yeah, so what's going on?
Oh, talking about whether we want to try to get him back to where we come from, or if he's staying here for a bit.
I've decided to stay for a little bit.
All right, and do you still work, or what do you do?
Well,
He's a
I imagine I can find some work.
Well, what's your specialty?
Finding lost treasures, hunting cryptids, breaking and entering, gator-related crimes.
Breaking and entering. Yeah.
Crimes.
On my resume, right there.
What a great profession. All right.
Yeah, you solve a mystery sometimes.
Wow.
Occasionally solving an odd mystery here or there.
Well, it just so happens that we do have a little bit of a mystery here. And he gets a little bit closer. And it's within our walls.
What did you say?
Yeah, what did you say?
On fucking noise suppression. It's within our walls.
It's within our walls.
The call's coming from inside the house.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
watched too many horror movies.
Oh, I look at Marcus. Did you hear? I take it you heard what I said when I was talking to Patterson.
Yes.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know about those two, but I don't think he's on the up and up.
I think I don't want to completely play for Matt, but Bruce is just shaking his head up and down.
Okay.
Yeah. Look towards the grandfather. Yeah, don't that Wilford guy that was with us when we found you. Don't trust him. I think he's a cryptid. Or working with cryptids, one of the two.
What are we talking about here? Skinwalker? Yeah, what's up?
Is my trip to the bank going to be uneventful?
It would be very simple. You could just DM me what it is exactly that you're doing.
I'll just make the change and you'll see it. That's all. That's all I'm doing.
He's withdrawing
Okay.
an additional 3,000 gold.
Now 12,000 gold.
Actually, you know what? From my previous insight check last session, I would have accompanied Jarvis to the bank. If I may propose that retcon.
Sure,
Okay.
I'll allow it.
Okay, but the changes, I will. If you look in the party bank account, you'll see the change.
Sure, let me.
Can we all see the party bank account?
You should all be able to, yeah.
Oh, that's the thing. Okay, cool.
Party's items, party bank account.
Oh, and it's editable. Exciting.
Ooh, there's
Yeah,
more
just
money
put
in it now.
Remember, Ed did also drop 6 G's into it.
Yeah.
You returned some of the money. That's quite kind of you. I was going to say generous, but that was the wrong word.
Wait, so what was it before?
It was at 16.
It was a 16. Okay.
So he returned 5K of it.
Good. No, Batman's not going to come after you in the night.
Oh, wait.
Okay.
No, I did math wrong.
It should be 22 if you're actually only taking 3,000.
Yeah, it actually should be. Yeah, I did math wrong. Thank you for catching me. Because I actually meant to do that properly.
Oh, so you are returning 6,000?
Yeah, I like I said, I mathed wrong.
Okay. I look at the numbers and I look back at Jarvis. I nod.
What?
I don't know what those mean.
Yeah, but you see he put back about almost exactly as much as you put in last time.
I did, yeah, that's interesting. But I think it makes sense for, the group phones.
There's still a lot of money in there, dude.
I know. I think you saw what I did and figured it made sense.
Yeah, speaking of which, how much money do you even have on yourself? Are you broke right now?
I'm broke. I got a few hundred.
Okay, just don't want to leave you hanging. That's all.
Yeah, no. I'm not looking to just make random big ass purchases.
My purchases are always going to be expensive. It comes with the territory, with my choice of occupation. Frickin' Bruce has a similar situation with his book.
And I get it.
Yeah.
You're doing it for the good of the group.
Yeah. Now let's cut back to them.
Yeah.
All right. But yeah, Grandpa would look over at you and just go, "What kind of cryptid? Are we talking about a skinwalker?"
I don't know. He's working with some squid aliens, though. I think.
Aliens.
Or brain dogs, one of the two.
Aren't mutually
I
exclusive.
don't know too much about brain dogs, but I know aliens. Is he a gray or a white?
He was at Roswell.
Yeah, the mind flare we saw was a purple skin one or a white skin?
It was purple.
It's sort of purplish, yeah.
Purple.
Purple. I ain't never heard of that type before.
Yeah, with tentacles on their faces. But I don't know if he's an alien. But
Jesus, Mary and Joseph,
working
that
with them.
sounds like an alien.
No, the one we saw was an alien, I think. Are they aliens, Bruce? I've been reading the book. Are they aliens?
They are very alien.
Yeah, it says that they are aliens, so I just go with they are aliens. Plus, I saw them on a ship coming from space.
Yes.
Yeah, you did.
In the vision. Yeah. But he's at least working with them if he ain't one. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I don't know what we do about this. Was I able to find any of the things I was looking for in the book yet? Or have I not had enough time to read?
Remind me again, what was it specifically that you were looking for?
I'm scrolling up to find the message. It was basically stuff with like how they might. Okay, here's the message. Mostly looking for how they mind control or take over people. So like we were told about the brain puppies turning people into pod people.
Okay.
Like spells.
So
You mentioned thralls at one point.
yeah, so it seems like they possess some sort of latent psionic ability that allows them to more easily manipulate weaker-willed creatures, and that is how they effectively dominate them. Usually, though, they do it so that they can consume their brains, but in some cases, they do it so that they can use them for more menial tasks within their colony that is above their station. But other times they can be used to deceive people to attempt to find more higher value targets.
Okay. Yeah, if he's just being controlled like Patterson was, I have a spell that might help him shake it off. But I don't know if it's something you can shake off. I mean, Patterson was able to, but that was... I feel like Jarvo would have said something if he had seen magic on Wilford.
Well, Wilford wasn't down there when Jarvis did the magic detecting.
No, I'm saying if he was dominated in the same way that Patterson was, Jarvo hasn't said anything about there being enchantment magic on Wilford constantly.
Yeah, that's true.
I haven't noticed any, at least.
I don't know that the professor.
I have not investigated. That's what I'll say. I have not investigated it.
Right, but I mean, you've cast a spell or detect magic around us, so if you probably would have noticed if he had the aura around him. Is my thought process anyway?
Not necessarily. I never actively looked for it for him. And I'm not the most highly perceptive person.
Okay. You're not here, though, and that is what I am saying. I'm not saying that is true. I'm saying... Jesus Christ, Anton.
Ed's like, I'm out of here.
I apologize.
I was like, am I here? I'm not here.
You wouldn't be back quite yet. I mean, like, the bank trip is pretty quick, but it'll take we'll say a little bit more before you return. It's not particularly far away, but, you know, it could take some time being at the bank, especially if you're depositing large numbers of funds. Well, okay, to be fair, there are lines, but you guys are famous, and they have a vested interest in keeping you banking with them. So I would say that that's something that you'd probably be able to skip, but there is still some modicum of paperwork for large deposits. So just so that they can update their own records.
It'll take a bit.
But yeah, and I will say, just because Jarvis isn't there, Jarvis, yeah, you are correct. He never pointed it out, and he never seemed aware of it before.
Right.
but you could chalk that up to him not noticing it or
Not saying anything.
not saying anything. Yeah, could be either or.
I feel like it'd be very out of character for Jarvis to not say it if he noticed. Because that's like an aura around the person instead of around an item they're wearing.
That's true. Yeah, so maybe he
Again,
didn't notice.
I never took the chance to look, so
It's like
Look,
you don't
I mean,
have to
above
look
board,
at. You see, you detect
yeah,
all auras.
above board, I would have said if it was there, and technically I never did. So you could either assume that I made a mistake, or you could assume that I didn't. That's up to y'all.
Yeah, but I mean, even if he's not like Patterson, he could be one of them pod people. Which I think that movie was out. That movie was out by the '80s. I'm pretty sure.
There was like two versions of it.
There's
One
a
of them was
real- there's a
older than
black-
the other one.
Yeah, there's a black and white one. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. We are in fact talking about Invasion of the Body Snatchers, right? I just want to make
Yeah.
sure.
It was a
Yeah.
1954 novel.
There's a movie too. I'm pretty sure.
1956 film.
Okay.
The 1956 film, yeah, he definitely would have seen it.
Yeah, he could be a pod person. Or whatever the fuck a thrall is. Wilfred mentioned that one in passing. Yeah, I don't know. We should probably check on his kids though. See what's up with that. If they're even real.
And if they are, I'm concerned for the youngins. Well, gang, it looks like we've got a mystery on our hands.
Let's split up and look for clues.
Yeah, have either of you ever heard any idea where Wilfred lives?
Beck, would Wilfred have ever mentioned
He
where his
never
residence?
mentioned, but he did say where he was going to be.
He's at the college. Assuming
Right,
he hasn't
okay,
gone
so
anywhere. He's still there.
I'll say make a history check to see if you can remember anything. Yeah, it's not bad. Suspiciously, he has never said where he does in fact live, but you do know that right now that he is supposed to be at the college having lunch with his children.
What do you mean suspiciously? They've never asked.
I know. I'm just adding to it because you're already incredibly suspicious.
I think it'd be suspicious if he did tell them where he lived.
Really?
Yeah,
From
you
the
know,
second
just
they
telling
meet
a bunch of
someone,
strangers.
I tell
Yeah.
them my address immediately.
This
I
is
have
my
2
exact
kids, a
address.
wife, and here's where I
Please.
live. Come invade my home anytime.
Yep.
I don't think he's a pod person though. You know, because when I knew that the brain puppies were there, I didn't detect one inside his head.
Well, he never started screaming at you, did he?
No, I mean, I don't think he's been mad at me.
And then he's probably not a pod person. Them aliens might have been fiddling around in his head, though.
Yeah, we gotta snap him out of whatever they're doing to him.
All right. Well, do we want to split up and look for clues or what?
Right.
I can't resist.
Yeah, I was gonna say was.
I mean, I don't know where.
Yeah, we can.
Where all do we need to go? He's currently at the college. We could try to see if there's a way we can get find where he lives. Is there like a directory in town? Or...
Does he work at the college?
No, he's a guest lecturer.
Do they pay him for it, or does he volunteer?
I assume they pay him. I mean, he has a family to support, allegedly.
Well, if they pay him, they have to have a residence on hand for tax records.
There's not income taxes yet.
Yeah. Actually,
Oh, well, I don't know.
It wasn't
Well, it's
until
not
after the
federal
Civil
income.
War.
The federal income taxes were during the Depression, I believe.
Yeah, actually, taxes didn't get reinstated into the government until literally after the Civil War.
There might be income tax might have existed on like a state level, but federal was them.
I mean, you could always try with the college. You could do that. I mean, we'll wait for your two buddies to come back, right? And then we split us up, 3 to each group, and 3 of us go see if we could look into any financial records, see where he lives, and then the other 3 maybe casually observe him from a distance, see if anything strange turns up with those kids of his, if they even exist.
Oh, that's good. That's a good point. Has he ever said how many kids he has?
He said
Yeah,
2.
I'm pretty sure he has. Two.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he even said their names.
I got to meet.
The hell?
Hey, Beck, what did he say their names for?
Oh yeah, you'd remember this. That's right. Wait, you didn't even need a history check. He said their names was Teddy and Fiona.
And they're old enough to be going to the college.
They're 10 years old.
I might have said they were 6 and 8 originally, but I've retconned that to be where they're twins.
Okay.
You
Did he retcon it, or has he not been able to keep his story consistent?
No, I
No.
changed them.
in the most recent stuff that he was telling me about them information wise, he had so originally, and if I'm remembering correctly, he had since the beginning said that they were twins, but for whatever reason, I guess
never said they were
accidentally-
twins until recently.
I thought you did. I thought
No,
you
I
told me
said
that they were
I
twins.
said they were
also.
like 8 and 7 or 8 and 6.
I think they were different ages the first time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they
But,
were. Yeah.
but yeah, I changed them to be twins.
All right. So yeah, they're twins and they're both about 10.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's as good a plan as any. Mark or Bruce, you got any other ideas for anything we need to check out about it?
Honestly, if something comes up on the fly, I'll probably enact it. I don't really have anything planned out specifically. I've never dealt with a situation like this before.
Hold on. Grandpappy would reach into his handy haversack and pull out.
Anti-alien spray.
He would pull out
Tinfoil cap.
a cardboard box, cardboard tube, and when he opens it up, inside there seems to be this very thin sheet of reflective metal, and he
Oh.
would break off 3 sheets of it and hand it to each of you and just go, form them into caps and put them on your head.
No, they told me it don't actually work when I first got here.
Bullshit, it
tried.
don't. And then he just takes his hat off and he still has his on.
They said you gotta do lead here, not aluminum.
Lead.
Yeah.
Ain't that gonna give me like a brain sickness or something?
Yeah, that's why I didn't do it. I don't want to get that lead poisoning.
You're welcome to it if you want it. And he just leaves the 3 sheets of
You know how much
aluminum
money
on
you
the
could
table.
make by selling the patent for tinfoil? It's not invented until 1910.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk in his ear.
Okay.
There's so many things that you could just like
Yeah.
give away for money.
Yeah, I'm gonna lean over there and whisper in his ear. Yeah, you know how we were talking. That's one of those things that's your invention.
All right. Okay. Yeah. And then he just kind of like gives a little smirk and looks at the other 2. Boys, I invented this.
Can I like inspect it?
Okay. I thought he was gonna say, "Can I insight check him?" Sure, yeah, you can inspect it.
I will also insight him to see if he made
Okay.
it.
It
Why-
is
why you
the
staring at
most
him like that?
malleable metal you've ever
Oh,
felt.
God damn it.
Why are you staring at him like that, Jarvis?
He
I'm not-
100% made
Marcus,
this, didn't he?
Marcus, why are you staring at him like that, Marcus? He definitely admitted this.
He 100%
Speaking
made
of-
this, didn't he?
At that point, Jarvis and Ed would walk back in. Well, we're about to find out because he might roll bad. Let's see.
Oh,
Takes me a fucking second to get the sheet to load. I should just leave it open at this point since
Yeah,
he's
just
had to make
double-click
like 2
the-
rolls already.
Double click the title of it and it minimizes it.
Okay.
Only if you have it on if you don't have pop outs.
Yeah, who uses pop out?
Me, because I put them on my other monitor.
it works.
Well, yeah, if you have multiple monitors.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he made this.
Okay. And now I'm going to investigation, you said, right?
Okay. Much like how Beck was saying, this is a very malleable, thin sheet of metal. It's shinier on one side than on the other. Quite easy to bend. It makes a, well, at least to me anyway, kind of satisfying crinkling noise when you feel it.
One side's shiny and smooth. The other side has a little bit of
Yeah,
hiccup to it.
Yeah, there's some light abrasion. But he goes,
What are you
yeah,
guys
that'll
doing?
keep your noggin nice and safe from any sort of mental invasion. Also, it is great for storing leftovers.
Yeah, and when you're gonna cook your potatoes on the fire, you just wrap them in that first, so you don't get the coal. You can put them right down there in the coals.
Great
Yeah,
insulator.
guys- What are you guys doing?
My
Oh, you want
grandpa
to
is
see my invention?
showing off his invention.
Yeah, Mark is going to go along with it. This is amazing.
May I
What?
see?
I call it tin foil.
It's actually
Yeah.
made out of aluminium.
It's like
Yeah,
Wow.
aluminium.
it's like foil.
Yeah, it's made of
Yeah.
aluminum.
From,
May I
why
see?
is it tinfoil there?
It's
Yeah,
named
he'll
after,
slide you a feet over.
it's named after his dog.
Yeah, old Tinny. Poor boy got too old, started shitting in the house.
But he does give me like a piece.
Yeah, he would. He'd slide a sheet over to you.
Yep. Jarvis is going to examine it.
I'm fashioning mine and putting it around my head.
Yeah, I'm also going to put mine on my head, too.
It looks like a sheet metal almost.
I mean,
It's
aluminum.
well,
he would
it's
take out
metal
a-
sheet.
It's just not that
He,
thin.
yeah,
Let me tell you.
he would take out a new piece for Bruce since Jarvis is inspecting the other one. And you would see, right? Yeah, Reynolds doesn't just do saran wrap; they also do the aluminum, don't they?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Reynolds.
yeah.
Yeah, so you'd see the box again, and it's like Reynolds aluminum foil, 500 feet sheet.
That was your business partner when you invented that.
Oh yeah, Reynolds, old friend of mine.
Yeah.
What else?
He had the money, so he kind of fronted the invention.
Yeah, inventors never get in their full credit. It's people with the money that always get the credit.
Yeah. Bastard, that Reynolds.
Jarvis is
Yeah.
going to start examining the fuck out of this interesting piece of material.
I don't think you've ever seen metal quite that thin before.
No,
Yeah,
that's
no.
why I'm examining it thoroughly.
All right, what if I squish and get real tight?
How you could turn it into a little ball. Sometimes cats and dogs like when you throw it, they'll go fetch it.
Yeah, but it gets this weird black stuff all over your hand if you work at it long enough.
Yeah.
It makes a ball that attracts cats and dogs.
I mean,
Yeah.
most balls do that.
Holy shit!
Yeah, most balls do.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait, really?
Jarvis is
I
gonna.
think it's just more so with this because it's shiny.
Yeah,
Shiny ball.
they like it with yarn too, though.
Can
Oh
I-
yeah, yeah.
With my knowledge of metal, would I be aware of aluminum?
Aluminum
It
has been
is-
refined, but it's in
It is
bigger.
one of the metals.
I know. I'm
all
curious.
time.
Would I be aware of aluminum?
What would that be?
Eight.
Probably a
Wait, when
Smith
was
tools check.
what? That's a recent refinement, I believe. What is it? The Bayer
Oh.
process?
You probably wouldn't
Uh,
be
Say-
aware of
was-
being able to process it into this kind of shape, though.
Yeah, you. The Bayer process was invented in 1859.
Could it be an intelligent Smith tools check?
I think.
Uh,
People knew about it. People knew it was a thing.
They knew it was. They knew it
Because
was an
discovered
element for
early,
sure.
But it was not
sure,
like
yeah, I'll allow it. In this case, I'll allow it because it's about metallurgy, and that's more of an intelligence-based thing than a strength-based thing.
It's just not used pure for very long at this point in time.
Yeah,
And you say
So
it's
you-
made out of aluminum?
it's yeah, aluminum. Although I call it tin foil.
Well, like, I need to see if I can actually make this as an actual thing.
No, no, it's his invention.
Yeah, that's my invention. I will sue you.
royalty. and shit. Well, what if you make it out of tin?
Now,
Is that
if you
is that in
make
your
it,
IP portfolio,
you can give him royalties every time you use it, and that's fine.
Yeah,
well-
we can sign a contract.
It's nothing like that. It's
If it's for personal use, I don't necessarily mind. But if you're gonna put it on the market, you got to sign a contract.
Jarvis starts taking out a jeweler's piece because he doesn't have a functioning magnifying glass.
Oh, you said jeweler's piece. I don't know why, but I heard Jewish piece, and I'm like, it's not copper.
It's no jeweler's piece.
It's not copper. That's crazy.
Yeah,
You know,
Yeah.
Like,
I'm racist.
you know, as
Then-
part Jewish, Dylan, I am finding this a little offensive now.
Oh, shut up.
Jarvis takes his piece and tears it a little. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, it does there.
Yeah, just
And
don't
he
give
just-
yourself a paper cut with it. It hurts a lot worse than paper.
Jarvis is
oh,
saying
yeah.
that it's like you're joking, right? As he
Oh no,
shows you-
it'll hurt.
Oh, you got plenty of body to give yourself a paper cut on. You don't have to just give your paper cut on your hand.
Fair point.
I can give you a paper cut on that little piece that connects your earlobe to your head if you want.
Why you
Don't
gotta-
put it in a microwave.
They
It's
don't
a
have
microwave.
Oh, it's another He-Mayer invention. But I
Yeah.
don't have the stuff to make it here yet.
It'll conduct electricity.
Real Renaissance man. Does it
Oh,
all.
Renaissance family.
Yeah,
Don't know the.
The only thing I'm aware when it comes to waves are sound waves, or waves of water, or magnetic waves.
I'm not
Yeah,
going to
yeah.
get into the details because the patent's a secret, but it is neither of those two things that you just said.
Okay.
He's not gonna. Marcus is not gonna question any of this because he still believes that he did all of this.
Yeah, he was being humble when he said about just like the treasure hunter part. That's what he's really good at, but he's also, an inventor of sorts.
It's quite funny because even if you haven't rolled a natural 1, he rolled a natural 20 for a 22.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Jarvis
What did a
begins-
20?
Jarvis crumples the aluminum foil into a ball.
Yeah, Jarvo might want to leave the inspection of that for later. We got some big fish to fry.
Then he unravels it as you're talking. Yeah. He kind of like starts smoothing it out again.
Are we still doing fried calamari?
Jarvo,
What? Sorry.
can
Interesting
can we
refinement.
assume, can we assume that Jarvo and Ed are actually over at the table?
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
all right.
They'd be over at the table.
Theater of the
Just we're
mind,
not.
man. Don't use theater of the board.
And actually, these two would be over here.
Well, I just want
Okay.
to know for yelling, for not having to yell when
Oh,
there's
yeah,
other
yeah.
people there.
No, I'll say that you were able to pull up like 2 chairs to this. Well, more than 2 at this point. You have like 6 chairs around this usually 2-chaired round table.
The 4 of us, other than you, Jarvo, have come to the conclusion that Wilfred is working with the Squidmen.
And what proof of that do you have?
He's a cryptid.
Again, what proof do you have of that?
I mean, you
I
weren't
trust
asking
my
for proof
kin.
when you weren't asking for proof when I told you I haven't trusted him for over a week. Just this morning
That's
when I told you that.
different.
Well,
But
yeah, because you're not meant to
having no
prove that.
trust for him is different than calling him cryptid. Whatever you just said.
Well, for one, I haven't trusted him. For 2,
Okay.
he was one of the ones in the room when the man set exploded. For
That is
3,
true.
he said some creepy things to Bruce.
What do you say to you, Bruce?
Well, he told me not to tell you guys about Patterson being in league with these mind flayers, and he said that we
And
shouldn't break him out because it was dangerous, and that he was an avatar for an elder brain.
and the fact that we disproved it within, I don't know, 10 minutes
He's
of
pretty sure
encountering
of it.
material.
Yeah, like I mean, the evidence was faked, and the man was under mind control when we were talking to him down in the lockup.
I will say, I did find it strange that he had encountered mind flayers and still has his mind about him.
Yeah, but not only does he have his mind, he said that that's where he gets his abilities
Power.
from.
Which I'm not saying is impossible. I'm just saying there's some holes there.
Yeah, let me add 0.0 on as well. He just happened to show up alongside the alien and the brain puppies when we fought him.
You're not wrong.
Look, I'm not saying he definitely is, but we need to investigate him.
Okay. That would be a wonderful thing to have known that you wanted to do before I got rid of my helm that reads thoughts.
No, we're not using the helm.
Like I said, before I got rid of it. I don't have it anymore.
I know, I have the hat.
You just have a hat. It's just
Pull it
a
out
hat.
of my backpack. Yeah, but we wouldn't have used it anyway.
Use it. I
Yeah.
don't care. I can walk on air right now.
Listen here, young middle-armed man. Jarvis, was it?
Yes.
So here's the plan. I was thinking we split into 2 teams of 3. 3 of you head to the financial office at the college and see if you can find out his address. And then perhaps go there and investigate, see if there's any creepy cryptid or alien shit there. The other 3 of us will observe him from a distance to see if his children are in fact aliens or not, and see if we
Or
can get any more dirt on them.
Or maybe
Just
he's just
saying this.
Norman Bates in them.
What?
I don't.
Yeah, I don't know if you would know that one.
I don't know. I don't know when that.
Or they could just be illusions that he's putting up as a mock
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
If you're a
Yeah.
powerful caster capable of doing. If we're doing this, I am not going to be tailing him. I am not good at tailing.
Oh, I'm not good at being quiet. Plus, this is complicated by the fact that he seems to be able to know where things are even when they're hiding in walls.
Oh, I forgot to mention. I did try scrying him, and it failed.
So that just means he has a potent protection against such things.
Gramps, he wasn't able to detect that you were in that room where we found you. So he wouldn't know you're near him.
You even confronted him about he might have brain damage.
Yeah, and then I said, no, he's just Floridian.
That's right. He said something about my brain being funny. Okay. So how about this? Let's minimize the risk. I'm really good at staying quiet and staying low. I'll follow him and look at the kids. You guys go to the college, investigate for his address, and then head there to see if his wife ain't also a pod person. Only problem is I won't have a way of communicating with you while I'm there. So unless you got some sort of magic doohickey, I say that either we meet back here or somewhere else nearby, in
Here,
case you're afraid that he might come back here.
Do we think Silver Spell might be able to do the thing on us again?
well, I could also do this, as I have Pip crawl out to your Granby.
He has a robot spider.
Okay, that thing's freaky.
You can essentially use it as a communication device from any range, but it'll primarily go back to me.
All right.
And
I could do that.
I do have something I can do that would make you unseen for an hour.
Yeah, if you wanna.
If Alright. So we're all going to the college and then splitting up from there, so I'd wait till we get closer
What
to
time
there
of day
to
is
cast
it?
invisibility on him.
Around lunchtime.
Okay.
You call it about, I don't know, 1, 2 o'clock.
If he is just being controlled instead of actually being really in league with them, because like Patterson seemed like he was being controlled. Do any of you, looking at Marcus, Bruce, and Jarvis, have a way of stopping people's heads being messed with? Maybe we can shake him out of whatever it is.
Not today.
Well,
Best I can
if you're gonna
do
make me
is
unseen, oh sorry, go ahead.
the best I can do is help get rid of it, but I can't exactly prevent it.
See, I can make it harder for it to happen, but that doesn't help with if it's already happened, like shaking Wilfred out of it if he is being controlled like that. Actually, no. It does make it easier to shake it off, right? 1 second. If the target is already charmed, frightened, or possessed, they have advantage on any new saving throw. But yeah, let's go and see what we can find out. Maybe we're just most of us all suspicious about nothing.
Maybe, but I'm willing to put in some effort.
Let's go.
Alrighty.
Ed, are you
And then
gonna
we'll view.
help? Are you going to assist them with the investigation, or do you want to come with me and look at finances?
I mean, we're looking at the finances to find his address to investigate.
I thought we were separating the two different groups.
That was what he had initially suggested, but
Oh, so
then
there's-
Aaron
oh, well.
said that. Aaron had said that he would have been able to probably tell where you guys were, except for his grandfather. So his grandfather's going to be the only one observing him.
Because he was, when we were in the dungeon, he was saying, "Oh, there's people behind the walls there, or there's people that way."
All right.
Okay, so I'll
Let's
go
do
with
it.
y'all.
Poor Beck.
What?
Right?
All
Yeah,
right.
he was telling us the people he was detecting.
I'm
No.
sorry,
He
Jack.
was. I'm just saying poor Beck because it's like it's last night all over again.
Yeah, the
All right.
timing on the 2 sessions.
Yeah. Beck, you have really bad luck when it comes to playing characters.
That may or may not be nefarious.
Yeah, that may or may not be.
Mr. Dillon,
Yes.
I would like to cast a spell, please.
Okay.
Bruce would still be like next to me when I'm doing this, but I'd like to cast a 7th level spell.
But what?
I'm sorry,
Getting
6th
big
level,
here.
6th level, 6th level, 6th level. A
They're
6th
pretty
level
big.
spell. I'd like to cast this.
Oh boy. Let's see.
Yo, little buddy.
Planner ally?
Yes.
Gonna be.
Will you
Saint
be able
Peter.
to afford their services?
I call on
Yeah.
Bell from Avernus.
Oh, do you? Okay. Ah. Alright.
What?
Oh, do you?
Oh no.
That
Oh
entity,
boy.
Like
that
Bell?
entity.
The former
No.
archdevil of Avernus?
No. That entity sends a fiend loyal to it to aid you.
It's
It doesn't itself come.
Okay.
Yes. That,
Yeah.
But I am talking to him though.
Right.
If
But
you
Bell
know it-
himself is not coming.
If you know a specific creature's name, you can speak that name when you cast a spell to request that creature, though it might get a different creature anyway. DM's
Yeah.
choice.
Oh.
I mean,
It
that's
is
if he
under
knows
no
Bell's true
control.
name.
When the creature
You would.
appears, it is under no compulsion to behave in any particular way.
Oh boy. So
Okay. Okay.
you would cast this and you would speak his name. And you would hear no response, but shortly thereafter, a portal would rip open, blood red in color, and
Mention
coming
the trench
out,
coat.
Now, what the hell?
you'd see one of these.
Mention the trench coat.
Gonna jump scare?
Yeah, oh yeah, I'll
Little,
jump scare
little
you.
buddy jump scare.
Mention
Oh,
it's a-
Jump
I
scared
wanted
again.
to
I
mention the
fucking
trench
clicked my
coat.
accent. God damn it.
A chine devil.
The chains!
The fuck? as
5'5"
As Jarvis is pulling out his weapon.
All right.
I jumped back and put myself between Gramps and that thing.
Gramps just draws the sword cane and he's like, "What tomfoolery is this?"
Can you jump scare it again, please? I couldn't see it.
Mm-hmm. Hold on.
Ah, that thing. Okay, very good.
Marcus, what's going on?
As I'm now have a bead on this creature's head.
I
Oh my.
have this under control.
Do you
Yes. He starts speaking in Infernal to this creature. So, Bell sent you.
Yes, it would respond in Infernal.
I have a job for you. Your boss owes me a favor.
The master is aware. My service is yours for the next 8 hours.
I am understanding everything that's being said right now.
What? Who?
Well,
What?
the literal interpretation of the words.
Listen, there's a specific person I need you to gather intel on and spy on for the rest of these 8 hours. And if need be, contact me if we need to go into combat.
Name them.
He is going to pull out. Would I have anything? It would just be Professor Wilfred, right?
Was
Doctor.
Wilfred Delamel?
Doctor. I'm sorry, Dr. Wilfred.
Sorry,
Yes,
yeah,
Doctor.
Dr.
Delamel.
Wilfred Delamel.
Dr. Wilfred.
The
Tell
fact
him.
that Aaron
You have to
remembers
specify the
everything
last name.
perfectly, but deliberately calls him professor instead of doctor is.
No, it's because I say doc. When I say the doctor, it's because it's the German doctor. It's
Yeah,
Dr.
when I think of the
Doctor.
doctor, I think of crazy man with vials that tells me that it's a specific potion when it's not.
But so you would speak the name. He would nod, and then you would watch as his form would shift into what just seems to be a simple human in the robes of the college, seemingly a third-year student, and then he just walks off.
Mark, you're gonna need to explain yourself.
He turns around. All right, guys, let's continue on.
No, you're gonna need to explain that.
What the
What just happened?
fuck, man? Why did you just summon a hitman?
I didn't summon a hitman.
What the fuck do you mean? I just
Hold on.
No, he summoned a spy.
if that's a spy, then he's
Sorry. Sorry, I had to let my cat out.
If that's a spy, I'm Senator Armstrong.
He's gonna try to deceive and be like, he's just a friend.
Well, regardless,
I mean, he was pretty friendly.
you just don't casually do that shit.
In the middle of the street.
Literally, you just don't do that.
Yeah, everyone, don't mind us.
Yeah, a couple passerby just like their mouths agape in horror.
Hey, don't
but then
worry.
this guy
Hey,
just
hey,
walks
hey,
in.
hey, Heroes of Austin doing
yeah,
Heroes of Austin things.
Official
Don't you
hire
worry
of
about
Austin
us.
business. Move along.
Yes, please pay no mention or mine.
Yeah, it takes a few moments, but after you say the hero of
Oh wait,
Austin thing, some of them just
he
sort
can
of
stay here
begrudgingly-
for 10 days.
He said 8 hours
It's more
is.
Yeah, but
complicated.
Could.
he said
Yeah,
8
he
hours.
could, but he
it's
said that he would be here for the next 8 hours.
So,
his
okay.
terms.
As
That's how much
Jarvis
your
looks
favor
up,
is worth to him.
And how much you...
It's not
Okay.
that I'm opposed of you enlisting that things help. It's more so doing it in a crowded space for everyone to see.
And maybe.
Instead of just,
So,
I don't know,
yeah.
found
Seems like
like a
something that should have been part of a
secluded
plan,
room.
maybe.
To be fair, Beck, he could have just not sent him at all. You know what I mean? So I'm
I
glad
wasn't.
that he
I
even
wasn't
did that.
criticizing your favor. I was just saying, like that's how much.
That's something you just don't do out in the open.
It's fine. See,
It's
Well,
next
it
thing
says
we're at.
1,000
Everything's
GP
fine.
per hour, so he owes you about probably somewhere around 8,000 gold.
Well, is it
Um,
worth it?
anyways, yes.
Well, we don't know that.
After everything that's happened here, I'm pretty sure that that's probably the least crazy thing that's happened. I mean, there was
Alright.
there was dragons killing people.
I mean, fucking just.
Oh, people will get over it. That's the problem. I mean, look, if it's gonna be helpful, then
I just
Okay.
hope no one starts saying shit about us because of it.
No, we're gonna be fine. Plus, he doesn't speak English anyways, or common anyways, so it's fine.
It's not the point.
That you know.
No,
Oh,
I'm literally just trying to like calm him down.
You know?
Jarvis isn't trying to argue. He's just literally saying, you gotta be careful, more careful with that shit. I'm more upset at the act.
We have a
Doing it
reputation to
young
uphold,
kids.
but
The hero's awesome. He's summoning demons in this street.
Yeah. That's what I'm hoping to.
He's not a demon.
yeah, it's definitely very important distinction.
I don't know where these people are getting their news source from, but it's fake news.
Oh my
Um,
god. It's yellow
The
journalism.
infernal being that is.
It really
that
is.
was
Just
presented
like the
before.
USS Maine. Anyways, let us carry on.
Please.
This is in the past.
And did we
Okay.
say Gramps? We were also sending Gramps to spy on Wilf.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna spy on your compatriot.
Yeah, if we're close to the college at this point, I'll go ahead and invisible Gramps.
Okay.
I close my eyes and I
Yeah.
can still see. What hell is this?
Well,
Be careful, that'll wear off in about an hour. Or
Wow, that's a
I
really
get-
good stealth roll.
or if I get punched too hard.
Hey, where'd he go?
Or if you
Yeah,
punch,
he
don't
just-
punch anybody, Gramps.
He disappears from sight, and then shortly thereafter, like you see a little bit of dust getting kicked up, and then just gone. You've lost complete track of him. Roll the fucking 28.
I reckon he'll do all right.
Marcus is going to pull out the spindle from his revolver, unload the bullets, and he's going to take and load some of his silver bullets.
Oh, okay.
They have no material use against him, but that's not the point.
In case the devil turns on us.
Yes. Yes. So
Okay.
Only 1,000 per hour. My master is displeased.
yeah. Oh wait, I can still see him, right? Because I have Devil's Sight.
No, Devil Sight doesn't let you see invisibility.
It's dark.
Magical darkness.
Yeah,
Oh,
you'd have to
yeah,
be
you're
able
right.
to. What is it? Ghost sight or
Witch
witch gaze?
sight.
It's one of
Witch
the-
Sight. It's
Witch
Witch Sight.
sight,
Yeah,
yeah.
you're right. You're right. Yeah.
Witch sight and ghost gaze. Yeah, witch sight would let you see him, but you don't have that one, unfortunately.
And
No, good.
does True Sight let you see invisible?
Yes,
It does.
but you have
It's better.
disadvantage.
Does that make sense?
2024 fix that.
Well, I'd say
Alright.
with how good that stealth roll was, they'd have disadvantage.
How far away did he walk so far? The demon I summoned, the devil I summoned, rather.
He probably
The devil,
disappeared into
yeah.
the crowd.
He kind of just like disappeared into the crowd.
Okay.
He's got that hitman stealth.
Some random.
You're
student.
in close proximity to the college. He turned into a regular college-going student, and as soon
Yeah.
as he entered the crowd, you maybe kept track of him for like a minute longer, and then you just lost him.
Okay.
But you guys eventually reach like the campus grounds proper. And I would say like the main building that I always show you guys, that the cafeteria is not part of that building. It's just a different building on the campus that has indoor and outdoor dining.
It's a nice fall
Um,
day. They're eating outside.
Yeah, okay. So yeah.
If this was in Canada,
But-
we'd be inside because it'd be too cold. But it's Texas, so it's fine.
Yeah, you're fine. But yes, you guys head inside. And yeah, sure, fuck it, I'll move it. There we go.
We're not. We're going to the. We're looking for admin, right?
Yeah, you're looking for admin.
Should one
Yeah,
should we go?
I don't need to move it.
Should we go? Should one of us go talk to Master Silverspell about this, or keep it to ourselves for now?
Maybe he might cause a fuss about all this shit. And maybe want to keep it on the down low.
If people start questioning what we're doing and we can't get away with it, we might have to get them involved. But let's
Alright.
not force it.
I will be right back.
Okay. So you guys head onto the campus grounds, and you start looking around for like an admissions slash like I don't know Bursaw office, and eventually there's plenty of signs around for newcomers. You find it and head inside, and you just see like a couple of younger kids, seemingly, at about high school or college age, waiting in line in front of a large desk, like several sets, waiting. Take care of what.
Dill, you're cutting in and out.
Yo, it's Bruce.
Did we get him
Bruce,
yet?
No, we're in the process of it.
We're going on a witch hunt. And we're
Got it.
trying to find out how to weed them out.
Not even in
Yeah.
Salem and going on a witch hunt.
I cast Planner Ally.
I'm
Matt.
proud of fucking
You should
demon.
summon the
Devil.
devil for dubious reasons.
He is spying on him.
Very nice. I'm telling you, his kids are the root of our. I'm telling you.
I'm great with kids. I can talk to these kids. Well, maybe these are some fucking nerd kids, so maybe not. Fucking dork ass, nerd ass kids. What's up with that? Yeah, what are we doing in all this? We also spying on her? We got our goons, or maybe we just talk to them. I don't know.
Hello.
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 Sorry about that. I went to the cabana bathroom, and I guess I got far enough away from the Wi-Fi to get disconnected.
Gotcha.
What was the last thing you heard me say?
Something about going into the college and going the right way, and then you were like, Mr. Roboto.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so you guys find like an admissions slash births office, and you would see a bunch of these like younger high school to college aged individuals standing in a line in front of a large desk, where there's like three separate people sort of like taking them, and either helping them change classes or apply and whatnot. I didn't robot that time, did I?
I don't know. I just got back.
All right. But yeah, so you'd be within the admissions building. So what are you doing?
I'm following y'all's lead.
Yeah, look at that sign on the wall that has the numbers. And I don't know, is there like a finance department or
Mm-hmm.
Something like that.
Get the
Yeah.
registrar.
So you'd see up that on the second floor there would be one. Let's say like room 204.
All right. That's probably where we should go.
All right.
All right. So you head upstairs. And as you're heading upstairs, Jarvis, you would hear through your mental connection with Pip, I have sighted the target.
Jarvis will say, guys, hold for a moment, as he'll go into Pip's eyes and ears.
It should be noted,
You-
Pip is not invisible, so he
Yeah,
should
Pip is
mostly
not
stay inside
invisible.
the bag.
I'm in the bag. Yeah, he's in the bag.
So like the bag would be open, and you would see like the sky, and you'd also see no, probably nothing else considering that he's invisible. And
Then Jarvis will whisper with his Pip. Okay, double tap Pip on his head if anything goes wrong.
you said don't tap Pip on his head if
Double
anything goes wrong,
Double
or
tap.
double tap. Okay. He goes 10-4, over and out.
Okay.
Then the back closed.
And Jarvis goes back to his normal sentences. Okay, he's currently in position and has sighted the target.
Oh, that's good.
Okay, so we got someone spying on him. What the fuck is the devil doing?
The same thing.
Hey,
6 eyes are better than 2, I guess.
Well, Pip's only got like the one, right? So
5 eyes
Well,
are
but
better
the-
than 2, I
the-
guess.
but the student's fucking 4 eyes, fucking nerd ass.
but you head upstairs and down the hallway, and you find the finance office. And there's a an older looking female humanoid sitting behind the desk. She's wearing sort of like witch clothes is the best way to describe it. Like it's the usual college robes, but she's got like a matching witch hat.
Hell yeah.
And strangely enough,
Pasha.
no, the hat has like a little bit of a bend to it, and you see hanging down from it, slowly attempting to sort of like weave a web within the like the little hinge of the hat top is a spider.
Howdy.
Hello.
Try not to look at the spider in the hat.
Are you here to register for new classes or pay a bill?
No, we're here
Neither.
on official Hero of Austin business.
She kind of like looks up from what would be many papers on her desk, some of them being like slowly written out with you would think perhaps some form of like telekinesis or mage hand. There's just a floating quill uh, going through some of these papers, but then she's writing on some of the others with her own hand. She just stops, and so does the floating quill, and she Heroes of Austin.
That's right.
What can I do for you?
It is a matter of utmost importance that we find the address of one of your guest lecturers.
This is a little bit unusual. Can I ask why?
It is a matter of national security. We cannot reveal that at this time in the ongoing investigation.
Okay. What's the name of the lecturer?
One Wilfred Telemel.
Dr. Telemel. Oh, okay. And she'll get up and head over to like a wooden cabinet that sort of like substitutes as a filing cabinet. Starts going through like a series of folders until she pulls one out. And comes back over. And mind you, it's not like, the folders of modern day. It's more like a leather bound parcel in which documents are kept, but it has like the person's name engraved within the leather on the opening flap. And she'll put it down and like slowly slide it out. And you needed what again?
His home address.
Home address. Okay. Beck, were you within Austin or were you like outside of the city?
He's in like some residential area of the city.
Okay.
I don't know where, but like probably near the college, but not super close, but also not far.
Maybe like, I don't know, there's horses and magic, maybe like 2 miles away?
Maybe?
Or maybe like a mile and a half. Yeah, we'll say
The city's only 200 feet across. If he's 2 miles away, we're in trouble.
Probably like over here. I don't know.
over where?
I just picked a spot on the map, just right there.
Oh, we can get there one round.
Get there in one round.
I gotta correct that one of these days. I keep forgetting to. Yeah, you'd get an address for residence. Damn, even zooming in, I can't see those street names. It just gets worse. We'll say it's like, fuck, I don't know, 193 Cedar Street.
Cedar.
I
Alright.
promise you that there is nothing behind the name other than the fact that it is the name of one of the streets close to my job.
I don't know. All I'm finding is there's no Cedar Street in Austin. Sounds like a fake address.
Is there really no Cedar Street in Austin?
I mean, it's not like unheard of that like old streets like that.
It probably was
would just
renamed to
disappear.
something.
Yeah. Especially
Well,
after like a war or something like that.
I have a Cedar, an Ash, an Oaken, and Elm in Yonkers. I don't know what the fuck y'all are talking about.
We have Cypress in my town. We have Cypress.
We have a Cypress too.
No, we have a Cedar in my town. Yeah.
We have a street for just about every tree. We've got a street for like most of the Iroquois nations. We've got a bunch of presidential streets. And then we got a Broadway, north, south, and a main. No, actually, we don't have a main street. The main street is Broadway. But yeah, so let's say 193 Cedar Street. And she would tell you, and she'd just go, the college doesn't have to be worried, does it?
Not at this time. This is more
Okay.
of a precautionary addition to the investigation.
I see.
If anything changes, we will, of course, let the college know.
All right. Okay. And then she would just like slip the papers back into the leather-bound folder and return it to the cabinet, and then take her seat back at her desk. Was there anything else you need assistance with today?
I think that's it. Thank you for your cooperation.
Okay.
Should we? He kind of whispers. Should we make sure she doesn't talk about this?
What are we gonna kill her?
No. Just
No, it's just yeah. Obviously, do not comment on an ongoing investigation. Just in case.
Of course. Well, yeah, y'all are with the marshals, so I'll keep my mouth shut.
can I insight her?
Sure. I mean, you guys are pretty well respected ever since the second Cucaracha incident. And
Right.
I mean, you are also all marshals. Do you think she's been pretty honest? I mean, she's kind of freaked out because this is something that she's never had to deal with before,
Right.
but you don't think she's going to say anything to anyone?
Her first week on the job, and the marshals show up.
Yeah, she's just on fucking work study, dude.
Yeah, she's actually paying off a scroll that she tried to buy, but didn't have enough money for. The old Bruce special.
Let's sign Patterson up for a fake class.
More credits than his tuition. Gotta pay off.
What's a lame wizard class? I don't know.
I'm real.
Muggle studies.
Muggle studies.
A history of magic.
Oh god, a history of magic. That must be a slog.
It was taught by a ghost too.
How to sort your component pouch 101.
Oh my god. Sure. Yeah, there'd be one like
That's a club. They do outreach.
there would also be a lecture, arcane focus or component pouch. Which one fits you?
Bardic focus.
Bardic focus. But around that point,
Well,
Marcus, you would hear telepathically in Infernal. Target has been acquired.
Huh?
The urge to just say neutralize. I'm not gonna say that though.
Neutralize the children.
Take the shot! Take the shot!
The child.
See if you can observe the child. Oh my god, 205 psychic? Jesus!
What is that? Eldritch retaliation. Get the fuck out of here.
you know what, Beck? Just for that.
Enola Gay. Oh no! Oh
no! Observe the children as well. Report anything mysterious.
Define mysterious.
What did he say?
Define mysterious.
Define mysterious.
Unnatural.
You're talking to a fucking devil. Okay. Alright, he just goes. Very well.
How far from me is he?
You're not sure exactly where he is.
He
But
definitely
you
sees
know-
Wilfred though.
He definitely sees Wilfred, and you know where the dining hall is in comparison to the building that you're near. You're
Yeah.
not particularly far away. I mean, like, it's probably a couple 100 feet. But you're unsure as to whether Wilfred's dining inside or outside.
Okay. He's gonna say this one more time, if possible. meet up with me, and then return.
Uh-oh.
And then return as in return home or return
To
to
return
the
to return target. Return target.
Okay. Very well.
By the way, Miss, you got something on your hat thing.
Talking to me?
No, the lady with the spider hat.
Oh,
Or was that a hat spider?
that's Terry.
I thought he looked like a Terry.
Oh, is that your buddy?
Yes. He's my familiar.
Is his last name Antula?
It might be.
That's incredible. That's just amazing. Wow. Terry. I want one of those. Bruce, can you give me one of those?
Yep.
Okay.
I will cast Minor Illusion.
Terry.
You now have your own little Terry in your home.
You feel nothing though.
Oh,
Oh, you're just so strong and Terry's so small.
happens a lot.
I don't know my own strength.
We're gonna do great things together, Terry.
So you, address in hand, are you guys heading to his place of residence?
I think that's the plan. I don't know if people are splitting off.
Yeah, so let's just run through this one more time for me. So we're going to his house. We know he's at the college right now.
Yeah, we have two sets of eyes on him, 2.5 sets of eyes on him.
Okay.
That are watching him. And he's with his children. I do air quotes.
Mhm.
You know, playing with them and having lunch.
Okay. And do we know where the wife is?
Well, he does have a wife.
He did mention he has a wife, yes.
I don't think he's ever said the wife's name.
All right.
He has not.
This is the plan. We have to somehow distract the wife, so we can get in the house.
Delete the wife.
Delete the wife.
What's the game plan here?
Maybe if we. So, is anyone gonna actually see him here? Like, talk to him?
I could dress up like him.
We want to go home and disguise as him?
Marcus just kind of takes something out of his bag and just goes and like gets the dust off of it. It's his hat of disguise.
Oh, it's the good old hat of disguise.
You will not know what to say to her, like how he would act around her, though.
Just be fucking weird. She'll be like, "Oh, that's him." That's so Wilfred.
Fascinating.
There we go.
You know what? He gives the hat to Bruce.
Oh no! Oh no! Do you know how many teeth a fish has?
It's absolutely fascinating.
Should he be
I don't
watching
know
the
whether
kids
to
right
laugh or just feel pain.
now?
Look
I
back,
mean,
we love you.
I feel like passing off as someone's husband is probably one of the hardest things to do.
If anyone can do it, it's Bruce.
I like how you have a literal shape changer. You're not asking him to do it.
You do have one person that can actually match the voice. It's
I
true.
also think Aaron is way more persuasive than I am, so I'm gonna
But
go out
it'll
on
be
a
way more funny if Bruce does it.
I honestly, I just kind of want to see Bruce do it. Honestly,
Does the hat take attunement?
I don't remember if it does or not.
It does. It does.
We
Yeah,
don't.
John
We don't have
Tyler,
an
which
hour.
is
We don't have an hour for
unfortunate.
someone else to change into it.
All right, Aaron, you're
We don't
up.
have an hour. Well, I
got
mean,
this, Aaron.
I can't match his clothes.
Oh shit.
The hat of this guy. The hat can.
Maybe we can go to the gift shop at the college and grab you like a, I don't know, a sweatshirt or something.
Well, how long is it going to take? Can't you just make clothes like temporary?
You know,
clothes?
that's true. They do faintly have music coming from them.
He's just gonna fucking scream at this guy. Attune Bruce and Aaron to this hat.
You're
Simultaneously.
fucking with me. You're fucking with me.
You're gonna get another dream of an angel being like, dude.
Okay, roll me a fucking D100.
Please roll less than an 11.
I swear.
Let's fucking go!
Oh my
god!
You have wasted this. You
Okay.
have wasted this.
Never has divine intervention.
What?
Never has it
Who-
been wasted more thoroughly.
Who was it? Was it Aaron or was it Bruce who wanted to
It was
attempt to it?
both, I said.
You
Honestly-
wanted both of them to be it? Okay.
Honestly,
Okay.
non-stop
Oh my God.
bangers.
Hold on.
Yes!
Non-stop bangers from Marcus
What?
this session.
Yes!
Hold on. What was the exact intent?
Attune
Well,
both
so-
hats and guys.
To grant them
Yeah,
attunement.
to grant them attunement to the head of disguise, yeah. Okay.
Jesus can do
What?
that, no problem.
I do have an open attunement slot, for what it's worth.
We don't have a hat of disguise, though.
I
No,
do!
Marcus does.
Yeah,
Marcus has
Marcus
had one
does.
for a while.
So,
You just burnt.
Bruce, if you had full attunement slots, you would find somehow that you are also now currently attuned to this hat. Aaron, your attunement slot would remain free, but you are also now attuned to this hat.
What?
Is Marcus still attuned to his hat?
No, he would not be.
That's okay. That's okay. That's okay.
Wow, thanks.
And
God is
oh
good.
man, the fucking dream you're gonna get later, I swear.
Okay, it's gonna be like, I swear, I've had it.
So, for 7, you now have.
You've
a
been
week where
brain
you-
dead for how long? And suddenly you wake up and do shit like this? What is wrong with you?
Okay.
All right,
You summon a devil and then you ask for 2 attunements of the hat? Why?
Yes.
That's a great point. Yeah, you're fucked.
you know the really silly thing about having 2 people attuned to the hat is
We have to be the same
What?
thing.
It does
Bruce-
do
no,
both
Bruce-
of them.
Bruce could walk up next to. If I'm being disguised by it, Bruce could walk up next to me and use his action to change what I'm looking like.
Yeah, whoever's disguised by the hat must be wearing the hat and have the hat incorporated into the disguise. That's the one caveat of the hat disguise.
Oh my god.
Wilfred has traditionally not worn hats, so
But he does have headwear on. Can I make the hat glasses?
oh,
Sure. That's
Okay.
It doesn't,
yeah,
it doesn't have
that's
to be the
headwear.
same hat. The hat can change what it looks like.
That's true. Yeah, it can.
Oh,
Glasses
man.
of Disguise Groucho Marx edition.
The time I did not need divine intervention, it worked. All other times I needed it, not worked.
well, that's how it works.
Many such cases.
Okay, new game plan.
God
You
works
go in.
serious ways.
You're disguised as Wilfred. I'm not disguised. I'll be like, hey, I'm Wilfred's friend Bruce, and then can we let's have lunch at your place, and then I'll talk to the wife, and you be like, I'm gonna go change. So then you go in their room and start snooping. That way you don't have to talk to her that much, and I'll do all the talking to her, and try to distract her while you look around.
All right. Yeah. So what I'll do is, I will first shapeshift into Wilfred,
Okay.
But wearing Aaron's clothes.
wearing Aaron's clothes. But that's so that the height and stuff actually matches upon physical inspection.
Okay, and then the hat would then fill in the rest, I'm assuming, with the outfit.
Yeah, but the outfit will include. Wait, how does Head of Disguise work? Is it? One second.
It just lets you cast disguise self, right?
Self.
Okay.
With
how
like a
does this
DC 13,
disguise-
if I'm correct.
And then the
Oh, hate of disguise.
Head of Disguise.
Back respond.
It does not. It allows you. From it at will. It doesn't set a DC in the item, so the spell says it uses your spell save DC. So it would be my.
Oh, it's off of your DC. Okay.
But would it be a
That's how I read
disadvantage
it.
since I'm trying to distract her?
And also the height physically, the height and everything would physically match up. I would lose the heavy jacket.
So I mean,
I'd put
right.
that in Ed's,
So I
Ed's
mean,
bag.
for all intents and purposes, you would look exactly like him.
But with a big mud stain across the. No, because he can prestidigitate. What's a reason he would have to come back and change? The arm of the coat has like a big tear in it
Mm-hmm.
instead of being
Okay. Okay. All right. So you guys are like like a block or two down from the house. Marcus divine intervention so that both of you can be simultaneously attuned to the hat. You shape change to match his height and weight. Put the hat on, disguise yourself to look like him, including the tear in the jacket arm. And you would see further down the road, the house, which very much just seems to be a typical, family house of the time. Not quite log cabin-esque, but not quite like a brick building either.
And before
It's
we
nice
get
though.
there,
It seems quaint.
I'm sorry.
No,
My
that's it.
Discord's cutting in and help. Before we get there, I would give Ed my backpack to put in the bag of holding if he has room,
Oh, yeah, I got room.
and the banjo.
Okay.
That way there's not a banjo and a bulky backpack taking up room that is hidden.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So are you my friend, or are you like the rising star pupil?
Oh, you're my friend, or are you the rising star pupil?
Oh, this is getting fucking weird.
Do I need to just DM Beck everything to say?
I'll just be I'll be your friend because I guess it's weirder to bring a student home.
Yeah, some of
Weird,
my fellow
yeah.
professors got in trouble for that.
Yeah.
I mean, wait a minute, Aaron
That's
wouldn't know that.
crazy.
But okay. So you
Do
put
we
away
know?
what
Wait,
you need.
fuck, we don't know her name. Fuck.
It just goes in. Hello, my love. Is dinner ready, my love? I'll see you later, my love.
Oh, we don't know her pet name either.
I was
Should-
trying to think
wait.
of a good rhyme with your name. I couldn't come up with one. Do you have one?
Yeah.
This is gonna go
And
great.
because it would be very suspicious for Wilfred to knock on his own door instead of unlock the door.
Oh, shit, I didn't
I'm-
think about that.
I'm going to cast a custom spell the first custom spell I made and have never used. Aaron's Silent Knock. Which is
The laser
blast it off
towers
the
come
hinges.
online and start shooting the group.
I don't think I changed the description right, but it's supposed to be a spellcasting ability check, similar to a Thieves' Tools check.
Yeah. Okay. So then make the check,
Isma.
which I have the DC already determined. I mean, it's
But it is Ooh, let's go.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So the two of you walk up. You open the door, no problem. As you open the door into the foyer of this family abode, you would smell you would smell like the light scent of incense, and what smells also like dinner being cooked. Smells like seasoned vegetables and some sort of meat.
Okay.
But about a moment later, you would just hear, "Honey, is that you?"
I'm not even gonna try to do Wilfred's voice because I can't do Beck's voices.
Okay, I'll go.
You know.
Yes, we're
hello,
here.
Hello, dear. I had to come back and change my jacket. Or actually, coat is probably a more apt description.
Yeah, it's a coat.
Yeah. I'm trying to look at the art, but I have the icons very small.
Oh,
I would
what
say-
happened?
It caught on a drawer when I was at the college, and ended up tearing.
Oh. And you would see coming so like the hallway kind of like it goes forward. There's like two doors. One to the left, it's not really so much a door, it just kind of like opens into this sort of like living room slash parlor. And then the other one further down that you imagine is the kitchen as a human female, roughly in her early 40s, with sort of like a lightish brown hair, um, comes around the corner and sort of like wiping her hands off with like a little towel, and she goes, "Oh, I just started on dinner not long ago. Um, you you ripped it. I'm surprised you didn't just fix it yourself."
Yes, well, I also wanted to grab a couple things to show my new friend Bruce here. I met him on a the last archaeological. That's me messing up while trying to do a British accent.
Not really a British accent.
Yeah, whatever that is.
I don't know.
Yeah. Archaeological expedition I went on recently.
He would have told his family about them.
I will put my hand out. Pleased to meet you. I'm Bruce Summers, and your name?
Oh, and she would like shake her hand. Maria Telomeo.
You were telling me all about Maria, and I just forgot her name. You did
do
say
seem
that.
to be quite bad with names.
Yeah, what's yours again?
Looks at you.
She would look at you. She would look at you weirdly.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Always joking there, Bruce.
Yeah, yeah. I hope I'm not intruding too much. It's lunchtime over at the college, so Wilfred said, he'll fix up his coat, and I thought, hey, I haven't met your family. You speak about them often, wife and 2 kids. So I thought, if it's all right with you, I'd like to come visit, maybe have lunch.
Oh, I don't have much prepared in the way of lunch, but I could make tea if you'd wait a little while.
Oh, I love tea.
I think I still have some scones. And then she would just kind of like absentmindedly turn around and head off into the kitchen.
She knows I don't like tea.
He does in fact not like tea.
Yeah, but
you
I mean,
would
it's
notice,
just people just be polite and say they want the tea when it's heard. It's the South.
you would notice like standing there in that area, and there's a staircase that heads up to the second floor. That in the living area, you would see on the mantle of the fireplace there's like two little incense sticks stuck into one of those like little like ceremonial type jars. Not jars, I'm sorry, bowls. And you would see at the middle of the mantelpiece what appears to be, I'm gonna get this wrong. It's either 7 or 8. I think it's 7. You'd see a 7-pointed
8.
star. Oh, 8-pointed. Yeah, 8-pointed star. Um, made out of. You're unsure if it's just a very polished steel or silver.
Wait, wait, 8-pointed star. Is that the
That's not SE, right?
Yeah, that's
No.
not
No,
silver.
that's just a cross.
Yeah.
No, that's a cross with the 5 gems.
And yeah, and the stars that we saw in the original one were 4-pointed.
it's a isn't it the Jewish star?
Like
Oh,
Star of
that's
David.
6.
No.
The Star of David
Oh.
is 6.
Okay, okay, my bad.
No, you could make a religion check if you want to determine what this is.
Religion.
Well, Bruce, you make yourself at home here. I'm just going to go grab a few things from my room.
All right, will do.
Having gone to the college, I think Bruce would know with that check.
Oh yeah, yeah. That is the symbol of Mystra, the goddess of magic.
Oh, okay. That's awfully nice. I would like to wait. So the like fireplace area is away from the kitchen.
It's like you walk in through the front door, and to the left there is this open area that is the living room where the fireplace is, where you see this symbol. And then there's like another door off to the right of that room that leads into the kitchen/dining area. But there was also, if you went down the hall, the second door on the left also led into the kitchen area.
Okay. I would like to. I'll just go into the. Did his wife head back into the kitchen for the tea, or is that somewhere else?
She would start to bring it out to you in the kitchen. Not the kitchen. I'm sorry. The living room.
All right. I'll go back before she makes her way out. I'll just like lean in the door frame and be like, "Oh, I don't mean to intrude. If you're making dinner, I don't want to interrupt. I'll just stay right here and grace you with my conversation. I am a cunning linguist."
Are you hitting on my wife?
Okay.
Interesting. Interesting.
You like jazz?
Oh my god.
I'm assuming right now Jarvis is just outside.
Yeah, you guys would be like a block down. Just kind of like.
Just because I was enamored with what was going on. I realized, what the fuck? Where the fuck is Ed and Jarvis right now?
And Marcus.
And Mark.
Yeah, I
So
mean, you guys
Marcus would be in some bushes, honestly, at this point, just kind of like
okay.
watching.
Guys, maybe we're the bad guys.
Maybe we're the bad.
Maybe we're the mind flayers.
You did break into my home.
I mean, did we though?
Dylan, did you see my one message?
Let me see. Did you DM me on Discord or?
Roll 20. It's literally above the silent knock.
Oh, let me scroll up. Oh, okay.
Just the audio.
You would occasionally hear Grandpa Himeir mumbling to himself. Like he'd be like, "Those damn kids, pod people. Maybe I should get a closer look. Wonder if they've got X's on the back of their necks. Think I'm on closer."
Jarvis, since he only has audio going, Jarvis just says to himself, "Fuck, X, what the?" That's it. I'll be right back.
Grandpa Hemir
Okay.
would see the kids showing off magic, the magic that they're currently learning.
It's all cantrips.
No, actually. Teddy does advanced abjuration, whereas Fiona does some blade singing.
Oh. I'd say when he sees that, he'd be like, cryptid magic. But you
As he is currently invisible.
yeah. But so Bruce, as you say that, she sort of just instead there's a small little dining table within the kitchen that has 4 chairs, and it looks like one of those like older tables where there's a seam down the middle, as if it could be pulled out like on a hinge for an additional piece to be put so that it could be larger. And you did notice there were 2 other matching chairs within the living room that could potentially be added to this for more guests. But so she would put a tray down with what looked to be some scones on a plate and 3 cups of tea and a teapot down towards the center, and she would just briefly like take up the saucer and take a little sip of the tea, and then just kind of like indicate for you two. There's also like a little bowl of sugar cubes. Surprisingly though, no milk. And after she takes like a sip or two, she would put it back down towards like a seat and turn back towards the stovetop, which you would notice that the stovetop is not like a traditional wood burning stove. It seems as though there's a small enchantment on it that allows a little continual flame to be produced from almost these burner like surfaces on the range that allows her to cook.
Very cool. I'll sit down and I will put my entire hand in the sugar bowl and put all of it into my tea. I gotta ask.
It's like 80
Having
silver.
only sorry, having only met your husband recently, has he always been like this, or is he more so recently? He's an eccentric to say the least. I just was curious.
My Wilfred's always been yes, I imagine eccentric would be the correct word. Always quite fascinated with his line of work. Very intelligent man.
Yeah, very. How is it, being married to a guy that's always, traveling and stuff? I mean, he just went pretty far away with us recently. I'm sure he told you. You guys seem like you communicate quite well. I only ask because, I don't know if Wilfred told you, the invitation's in the mail probably. I am getting married soon. So I'm just figuring that's what my life's going to look like soon. So get some experience.
Oh, well,
I don't think Wilfred
congratulations
actually
on
knew.
your marriage.
Or might have
No,
just
I
heard
don't
it in
think so.
passing and then wasn't super sure on
Yeah.
that.
But she would say, congratulations on your marriage. No, he hadn't told me about that. This is the first time that I'm properly meeting you, and I believe this would also be the first time that she's properly hearing about him, right?
No, he's told his family about the group.
Oh, okay.
When he came back,
I'd only...
he would have told them stories of how they fought the Phoenix Dragon.
Oh, okay. I had heard about your ingenuity dealing with I believe it was a Phoenix Dragon, the creature that I'd never heard of before. And I won't lie, I do sometimes worry for him. He is gone for decent periods of time, but it's something that he's quite passionate about. And beyond his love for myself and his children, sorry, our children. That was a me slip.
Okay.
It's
Yeah,
Spawn.
yeah. No, I know because you guys are. Yeah, you guys are.
As the mail
incredible.
slides in the door.
Um,
The
I-
milkman comes in.
I just like to see him happy and getting to explore something new. When he comes back, he has so much to talk about, and I have my own pursuits, of course, but I'm more passionate about our children and the home life.
Very, very fair. It's while I'm saying this, I want to take a close look to see if there's any reaction out of her. It's a real shame what's happening around the college with, the whole squid people situation. Surely, as a parent of two kids that go there, you can't help but be concerned, you know?
Squid people.
Squid kids.
I was quite concerned, yes, but Wilfred had let me know that situation was handled, I believe, by your group.
Yeah. Did Wilfred tell you anything else about it?
And then you said you're looking at her closely, so
Yeah,
make
so I
me
gotta
an
make an
insight check.
insight. I'm very
Yeah.
good at these.
Yeah, she seems about as concerned as you would expect.
Okay.
I would he have told her that they were intellect devourers, or would he have just said that there were attacks
He
happening
would
that
have
it was
said
handled?
that he believes that there is a strong connection between the creatures that were causing it and the ones that attacked him.
Yes, he had let me know about it. He suspected a connection between his own attack and these creatures.
Ah, so you do know about his attack. I didn't know if he was trying to keep it from his family. Just
Oh
add
no,
a
he was quite honest with all of us.
That's
We were
quite good.
quite concerned.
And you didn't even notice any differences from then, after his attack?
No, he's still been his usual self.
Other than getting magic.
Well, yeah, there's that. I mean, he did acquire a penchant for the arcane,
Right.
which I simply assumed was a blessing from Nistra.
Ah, do you worship her yourself?
Yes, the family does.
Oh, okay. Okay. I noticed on your mantle the symbol.
I I've known a small amount of magic for quite some time, and as I assume Wilfred has told you, our children are quite gifted. Um, so he suggested that they enroll in the college so as to
She actually did.
nurture that. Oh, she did?
Yeah, she's the one that noticed their magic because Wilfred didn't have magic at the time.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, you're right. Sorry, I misread that. Sorry, I'm trying to read a lot of stuff to make sure I don't fuck up. Yeah, I had suggested to Wilfred to enroll them in the college to nurture their potential.
From what I
You're
hear, they're
supposed to be
quite
aware of
they're quite good. So wait, why did you stop practicing? You seem like the magically inclined of the two.
I'm not quite sure. I had potential, but nowhere near as much as our children. Um, I don't know. You know how it is. You get married, you have kids, you focus more on them than yourself. perhaps one day when they're old enough and they're able to leave the nest, I might pursue the arcane once more.
Good on you. And then I'll just keep the small talk going while Aaron's snooping.
Okay. So, Aaron, you head upstairs. At the top of the landing, you would see that there are 4 separate rooms. 2 on the left and 2 on the right.
All right, I will start quietly opening the doors until I find what looks like either if I find a study in one of the 4, or what seems to be the master bedroom.
Okay. So you would open the first door on the right. Seems to be a little girl's room. You would open the next door on the right. Seems to be a little boy's room. You open the first door on the left, and you would see, what in fact does appear to be a study.
All right, and then just peeking in the 4th door, looks like a master bedroom.
Yes.
Okay.
And I will say there was an additional door downstairs, like under the stairs, to the right, is where you would logically assume that some form of bathing room would be.
Okay. Okay. And just for clarity, downstairs, is the kitchen through a door or just a doorway?
It's a doorway, not a door.
Okay.
So going from the entryway, going down the hallway, that second door to the left is in fact a door. But if you were to go through the kitchen, go through the living room, which is it's more of an archway than a doorway. And then there's another archway that leads into the kitchen / dining area.
Okay. I will.
There would also be a back door.
I will begin with the study.
Okay. So you come into this room that's about the same size as the children's room. You would see immediately across from you a work desk. And you would see behind the desk a bookshelf, and to the left of the desk another bookshelf, which would be lined with a decent number of books.
Okay. First of all, I will. Do I think I could reasonably cast a no I can't. Has a material thing. And the only instrument I have left on me is a recorder, which is very loud. Okay. I will begin by going through the taking a look at like the books on the shelf, see if anything seems like it shouldn't belong there. Like if there seems to be any odd books.
Make an investigation check.
Okay. Investigation.
Okay. A good number of the books over on the left seem to be an assortment of historical tomes on just sort of like ancient civilizations. Although I imagine, magic's been around for like a good 20 years, so it would have been easier for people to get places and discover stuff. So there'd be some on Rome, ancient Egypt. There would be some on, I imagine not too many for like the Far East, but there would be some for like more ancient stuff in Europe and more Northern Africa, beyond Egypt, but nothing from like Southern Africa.
Probably the furthest east would be Babylon.
Yeah, probably the furthest east would be Babylon, and but there'd be a good number of those. The other shelf behind him just seems to be more like personal accounts, not so much the history itself of these places, but like they're less regular books that you would find in say like a library, and more like copies of or personal journals with details of either excavations that he himself had been to within the continental uh, United States, and or ones that you assume that he got from colleagues of digs further out to the east within Europe and the more of the aforementioned places in the previous set of books.
Okay.
But with a 22, as you sort of like look over these, you don't see anything out of place. It seems very on brand with everything that he says that he studies and does. You would look over towards his desk, and there would be some sketches of you think a more recent ruin. Actually, as a matter of fact, there would be some light sketches at the very top of the labyrinth that you had just explored, um, and some notes on it. Uh, but as you sort of move through things, you would eventually see, going back like several months, you find a note um, detailing how he had heard a rumor from a traveler in the Badlands who had saw but not explored himself some form of crashed uh, ship-shaped ruins, and that he would like to eventually launch an expedition to explore said ruins.
Okay.
But yeah, it does seem to be dated, and mind you, any and all of Wolford's notes are dated. This is dated about 3-4 months ago.
Okay. And I'm assuming that the book he normally has on him reading is not here.
No, no. I mean, every time you've seen him, he's had it on him. You don't think it's something that he parts with.
All right. And then no like closets or anything in this room.
No, you wouldn't find any in this room.
Okay. I will performance of creation, which does not make sound to cast. A bit of bloodhound fur.
Okay.
And then I am going to cast locate creature twice. Well, unless the first one pings something. First,
Okay.
I want to ping for the brain puppies.
Okay. And you said it was 1 mile?
1,000 feet.
1,000 feet. Okay. Nothing would ping.
Okay. And second, I want to ping for mind flayers.
Same result. Nothing would ping.
Okay.
At least or none are in the house.
Actually, you ping. You're the mind flayer. No.
What?
How's the situation outside?
So cutting back to you guys real quickly. Marcus is in a bush. I'm assuming Ed is just kind of standing there, unless
Yeah,
he also went to go
I
hide
ain't
in the
even
bush.
standing there. I probably went somewhere else.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I would
So
have asked
Ed's
where
wandered
you're
off.
going.
I wandered up. I don't know what use I am.
Ed,
Maybe
where
a
you
little
going?
close by, but hey, call me when I gotta do something.
Well, we shouldn't be. Marcus, what are you doing?
He's waiting for the devil to come talk to him.
I'm
He's hiding.
stealthing.
He's
You're
stealthy.
literally
Okay,
in a
roll a stealth
bush.
check.
Yes.
Yeah,
They can't see me in the bush.
Okay, let's roll the stealth then.
Yeah, roll that stealth, buddy.
They cannot see me.
Not bad.
It's not a bad roll, honestly, for a
Okay,
bush.
Jarvis.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's check Jarvis's active looking.
Okay, is he being obvious talking to the bush?
I mean, Jarvis. Yeah, Jarvis. Are you like just outwardly talking to Marcus in the bush, or are you just
I
kind of
look
like?
around like wondering what Marcus, where'd you go? And I look in the bush and I see him, and he's just like, Marcus, why are you in the bush?
He kind of like it's not a fetal position, but like think of like arms to chest, knees to chest kind of shit, Dylan.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, but you're on your butt instead of like on your
I'm
side.
on my butt. Yeah.
Okay.
So, but I just like unholster my gun and I'm like, do not give me away.
Do not give me away.
Okay, can you at least answer my question?
Is he still staring at the bush?
Would you still be staring at the bush?
He's got a gun out, and I'm assuming it's about to get cocked the hammer. Does it get cocked? Please tell me it gets cocked.
Hold on.
Do you cock the hammer?
Let me find the gift first. Hold up.
Because this should be a great comedic moment if it does.
Oh my god.
Okay, so you're actively just still talking to the bush, right?
Okay, you take out the gun, then once you cock the hammer, it's like, alright, I'll fuck off. Ed, where are you going off to?
I don't know, somewhere.
Alright, I'll come along.
Okay.
Okay.
I think maybe I'll go back to the hunters.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then as you two head off, Marcus, as you're sitting in the bush staring at the house about a block down, all of a sudden you hear a little rustling in the leaves next to you, and you would see what appears to be like a just under 3 foot gnomish man wearing like fourth year college robes
This is the demon.
with the hood thrown up, and he just goes in Infernal. I have returned.
Good. I have something for you. I'm gonna text it to you.
If you want to do it in the Roll20, if you do /W in space and type out the person you want to send a private message to.
He would say to you, oh, okay. He would say to you, upon my leaving, the target was preparing to leave the college. I believe he is headed here.
Oh god. All right. Continue surveillance. And like I said, if you can, try to get surveillance on the kids as well and report back.
The children headed back to class. If I am to watch him, I cannot watch them both.
Watch the kids then.
Very well. And then he would just disappear.
Okay. Marcus is going to send Aaron.
Okay. What do you send him?
Aaron, quick. Wilfred is on his way back now. Hurry up. I'll try to distract in case he goes to front door. Please be quick.
At that point, Aaron.
Noted.
You would be just heading to. You said you were going to go check the other room.
Yeah.
So just as you head into the master bedroom, you get this from Marcus.
Noted. Delay him as long as possible.
Okay.
And then
Sorry,
I
some of
will-
you don't have much to do. I apologize for that.
And then I will message. I'll point down towards the kitchen area and message Bruce.
Okay. What do you say to Bruce?
Wilfred is on his way back. We must get out quickly. Marcus will delay as long as possible.
If I can I reply back with a message?
I don't think with message.
Message.
You can reply to the message.
You can, but I believe you reply as like a whisper though, yeah?
You point towards. It doesn't say you can reply.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, no, you can't reply.
What the
Marcus
fuck is
is
he doing in
going
Critical
to like.
Role?
He's gonna try to like break out of like the fucking bush, and you just hear him like, God fucking damn. He's like trying to stand up, and there's fucking twigs and shit getting stuck in his fucking armor.
There's like a guy walking down the other side of the street with a dog, and then he just kind of like stops and stares at you as you come out of this bush with a couple of like twigs with like leaves still on them hanging in between pieces of your armor.
Hold on, I have something funny for this.
The one fucking day I don't prepare modify memory. The
I got
one fucking day.
Oh my god.
Fuck.
Walk.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, this is effectively a commoner, so let's see.
You should have told him to forget.
Commoner 5e.
I didn't know if I could. I didn't know like if that was one of the things you could do with
No,
command.
you super can.
Yeah. Okay.
Fuck it. Bean.
he just stops looking at you and just continues walking on with his dog. But yeah, so Bruce, you would receive that as you're still making small talk with Maria. Do you immediately do anything, or are you still just talking to her?
Yeah, I'll still just talk to her, and I'll kind of wait for it to get the clear from Aaron.
Okay. All right, so Aaron, you walk into the master bedroom, and there would be no closet. I'll just tell you right off the bat. You would see like I don't know. I don't think king size beds existed yet, so we'll say like it's about the equivalent of like a full or a queen. There's like a nightstand on each side, with a little lantern on the right hand side table nightstand. You would also see like a wardrobe, and that's over to like the left hand corner, and then the right hand corner there's like a writing desk with a little mirror, and what seems to be like a jewelry box, and like a little bottle of perfume, and a couple of little like tchotchkes on top of it.
Are there
Like a
dick
thimble
butts?
of sewing kit. No, there's no dick butts.
All right. I'm walking out, closing the door. To activate the hat to repair the sleeve on the coat. And I will go downstairs.
Okay.
Gotta think of how.
Dylan, real quick, because I gotta use the bathroom quick. Marcus would start
Okay.
walking towards the direction of Wilfred.
Oh, so just like
And
further
that's
down the
the
street.
time that we found out one of our friends' grandma was actually a hag. Oh man, good times.
Oh,
Yep.
That's quite unfortunate.
Oh yeah,
I
she's
hope
in
he's
hell
doing
right
well.
now. Oh no, he's not doing well at all.
Oh,
Good times.
I am so sorry to hear. Please offer him my condolences.
Oh, I will. I will.
My apologies, dear, but I must step outside for a few minutes to I just got some important information that I have to send Bruce after.
Oh,
I'll explain everything to you in just a few minutes.
oh, okay. Well, it was a pleasure meeting you, Mr. Summers.
Oh, the pleasure was all.
I hope that you like the tea. Uh, and I would have said, I forgot to say it earlier. She would have turned away from the stove shortly after you had put the sugar all in your tea and just been like, "Would you like some tea with that sugar?" Uh, but she doesn't actually seem bothered by it. She just seems to find it almost comical. Um, but you're welcome anytime.
Oh, that's mighty kind of you.
I will also, if I can, as we walk out, sending towards Marcus, or try to sending to, or not sending, Twit longer.
Oh, improved message.
Yes. So point in what I
Yeah, you
assume
should.
would be the direction of where they were waiting ish.
Yeah, well, you remember where they were, so yeah, it should be good enough. It should reach them. Yeah, it'll reach them.
Marcus, make sure Wilfred knows that we've had reports of someone assuming our identities around town.
Oh boy.
Deception check. Let's go, Marcus.
Wilfred is not going to believe me. This is going to be great.
Jarvis is showing Ed the cool runes he now can do.
Whoa.
Really,
What is
right?
that? Whoa. What does that one say?
No, he's more so just showing off the glyphs. Now they're all weird and shit.
Wow. Yeah. Holy shit. Can I touch it?
Yeah, you can touch all you want.
I
It's
poke the glyphs.
not going to do anything.
Okay.
Also, just as a fun side note, Jarvis does have these weird little metal bands that he can put on his mechanical fingers that act as little spots for the extra spell work. And currently, one of them has the one for death. The other one has one for frost for the spells.
Neat.
Uh,
And fashionable.
Otherwise, Marcus is doing something crazy.
I
Right.
think everything's gonna go fine. They don't need us.
you message Marcus. Marcus would get the information. Marcus, you head towards the end of the street. And then there's sort of like that main thoroughfare. And I mean, the college is a bit of a ways away. Would Wilford just be casually walking home, or is he going to be like attempting to teleport back?
He can't. You can dimension door
okay.
500 feet at a time, but no point in doing that. He'd just be walking home.
Fair. Okay. Excuse me.
Ed
So
got
Marcus,
some fresh fruit pies.
getting to the end of the street, would you start heading in the direction of the college, or would you just wait there?
I'd start heading towards the direction of the college so I can like intercept him faster. When I think I see him, I'm gonna start like running to make it more like frantic and try to make it more believable.
Okay. And Bruce and Aaron, where would you guys be heading immediately after that?
We would. I think we would
Skip
go
town.
like the opposite way when we walk out of the house and go up a few blocks.
Okay.
Bruce, please. Well, I would drop the disguise and turn back into myself. Just without the jacket. Bruce, please tell me you can mess with people's heads.
Not today.
Did you find out anything from her?
No, I was trying to ask her if he like changed at all since the accident. I didn't even know if she knew about the accident, but she does. Like that's also like I don't know what the fuck is going on. She knew about the accident. He's acting the same. I didn't learn anything.
I mean, maybe they're just using him to see through.
I don't know what to do next other than to just confront him.
I don't know. I didn't find anything up there. I mean, I found notes on his expeditions, including when he found out about a ship crashing, a ship-shaped ruin in the Badlands, which matches up with what was it? Who was it? Was it
Thought it was
Jarvis?
you.
No, I didn't get the crash.
So
I did.
Oh no,
first
yeah,
person to touch it was either you or Bruce, I think.
yeah, I touched it first.
Um,
Well, I got that it was crashing, but I didn't see that where it landed in the Badlands.
so Jarvis, Ed, I'm just gonna move you guys real quick.
Yep.
When you would have gotten about over here in the city, while you are in a city, it's not a super densely populated one. And while I know that the distance isn't exactly correct, I do know that sound travels pretty well. As you get around that point, heading back towards the hunters, you hear the distant echo of pops. Well, pops wouldn't be right. It would be more like almost thunder, as if that there was a coming storm.
What the hell?
Oh fuck.
Coming from where?
Make a perception check.
Okay.
I'm also gonna make a perception check because we're both hearing this. I'm guessing.
Also,
Yes.
quick
Yep.
question: is there like wasn't there a new feature for wizards in 2024 that lets them short rest change a spell prepared?
Oh.
That's if Dylan is allowing that. I don't know. I think that's a
I
discussion that
haven't
needs to be
fully
had.
looked at 2024, so I haven't decided to
All good.
implement anything from it yet.
All good. All good. All good.
But I mean, when I do finally sit down and read it, if there are things that just, it just works, I might swap them out. Yeah.
All right, back to you,
Alright.
Ed.
I recommend Shillelagh for that.
Perhaps. Jarvis,
Mhm.
it sounds like distant rolls of thunder. I think maybe there's a storm coming. Ed,
With 1 point
those are
higher.
gunshots. It's
Those
1
are
point higher, but the
thunder?
DC wasn't high. Those are
Oh.
gunshots, Ed.
There
And
you
it
go.
sounds like it's coming to the west. Coming from the west.
Are we facing? Oh, we're facing north, probably, right?
Yeah, you'd be facing north heading back towards the hunters.
All right, Jarbo, let's go.
Are you gonna say it's gunshots?
Yep.
Oh fucking hell! As I'll just quick draw.
Yeah, they'll figure it out. Hopefully, it's not related.
I've been
Um,
playing a lot. I've been playing a good amount
Marcus.
of VRs lately.
I wouldn't be too far behind them.
Well, you were heading down towards the college, weren't you?
Oh well, I mean, like in timing wise, yeah. So, but yes. Do I also hear thunder?
Probably at your distance, it would sound more just like normal thunder. Like, oh, it's gonna rain soon.
Yeah. Well, what's your passive?
15.
From your distance, yeah, it would sound more like the thunder of a rapidly approaching storm.
Okay.
As a fun side note, I did expend some spell slots to charge my arm. If it wasn't already charged. Was it already charged?
No, I don't believe so.
Can he do that?
Okay, so
I don't think he can.
I can, as long as I target myself with a spell.
I think
I thought it was supposed to be from a hostile creature.
Let me double check. And as I realize, I already have it open.
I mean, how much does Jarvis hate himself? He could be hostile.
Yeah, Jesus.
When the wearer is targeted by an enemy spell. Okay, never mind. It is empty still then. If that's the case.
Yeah.
Inflict wounds on my demons.
I am my own enemy, therefore.
I don't know. I don't have self-loathing.
I'm
no.
on the baseline now.
But so Marcus,
Yep.
you start heading in the direction of the college. Make me a perception check.
Sure.
Great. You get about halfway to the college, just trying to keep your eyes out. You don't see Wilfred.
What's hilarious, my passive stealth, if there is any, is 12.
Which is higher than his passive, lower than his passive perception. So, because this is funny, you get about halfway there. You're looking out for him. You don't see him at all, and then all of a sudden, you slam into someone on the road. Wilfred, for whatever reason, you were walking home. Marcus just appeared out of nowhere and slammed into you.
Oh.
What?
Good lord. Marcus?
Wilfred, what? I didn't see you.
I mean, I thought you'd be better at keeping watch where you were going. You know, I thought you'd, like, slow down and turn around and link up with me and we'd walk together, but no, you just walked straight into me. I don't quite understand.
I didn't see you.
I thought you did. I gave you a wave.
Did you see me?
Yeah, I waved at you.
What?
You didn't even notice.
Oh,
You're like looking.
I've been trying to look for you.
You're looking at the sides of the road, but you were looking for me.
No. He had to have teleported onto me. That's crazy. Anyways,
I don't know, man. You rolled a 7.
you definitely teleported.
I
don't
did
know. I don't care what
not.
anyone
I
says.
swear I did not.
No,
Anyways,
it's just because you had a really bad perception roll.
I've been
Or
trying to
is
look for you. There's currently a problem.
Is there?
There's people that are impersonating us. They've taken some sort of disguise
God.
spell, and they've disguised as ourselves.
Well, that's terrifying.
I know.
Please, dear God. Please.
Please.
Marcus, you know what to do?
Marcus, remember that you played Bruce at the start of today.
You have inspiration.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Okay.
How did GM roll that?
can
Oh, yeah,
I-
you get
I want the.
I
betrayal.
also can I use both inspiration and knowledge from a past life?
Yes, there's nothing
Yeah,
saying
I
you
think you
can't.
can. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going. Inspiration is what a D.
Inspiration is you roll again.
No.
Is-
Yeah, you
is
just.
Oh, I
this
roll
roll.
again.
GM is
Roll
great
again.
to reroll.
You have to roll a number higher than 6, so no.
Fuck.
Well, 6 is status quo.
6 would be status quo, which would be
Unsure.
unsure. Yeah.
So if you roll a 6 on the d6,
Which you do easily.
Ah,
Okay.
You wasted the D100 luck.
Yeah, I love how you got dog shit rolls all game except for Divine Intervention for something not very useful. Okay, good. Good. It's good. It's great.
fuck.
now the question is he lying or is he telling the truth and he's the one who?
Oh, oh boy. How do I do that? Yeah, Wilfred, you feel like he's not being truthful. Tom,
Yeah.
what would your surface thoughts be right now?
My surface. Oh, he's reading my mind.
Fuck.
Oh shit.
You don't know that I am, but
No, I know. I'm trying to think of what he would be thinking of right now.
Probably pop, pop, pop. What the heck
Man,
is that pop? pop?
so it's gonna
you're
start
not
off with, man,
actively
there's a
thinking
thunderstorm
that. You're
coming in.
trying to lie to my face right now. You're probably
No,
worrying about that.
I'm trying to give you like all the thoughts in my head right now.
Okay.
I think it actually would
Probably
be
a
like, I can't believe I
combination.
didn't fucking see him right in front of me.
You know.
So
stream of
so he
consciousness.
so he starts by saying, "Wow, there's a storm coming in," and then he goes, "If this doesn't work, I don't know what the fuck we're gonna do."
Which could still be either of the two options.
Marcus, I get the feeling that you're not entirely being truthful. Is something more serious going on?
Whatever do you mean?
Well, people impersonating us, that doesn't... I mean, people impersonating the heroes of Austin, yes, I could believe that, but me? I'm just some archaeologist. Why would anyone... I'm not particularly famous. I don't know, and I've barely traveled with you. Why would anyone impersonate me? So why is that something I need to be concerned about?
To the demon. Get here right now.
Oh my god. Okay.
He would.
Oh,
Wilfred
man.
would see you casting a spell.
I do have sending, so I know what spell you're casting. And I'd hear your surface thoughts.
Well,
Would
so
probably be
the
you
way that
sending.
you would, so yes, you would maybe hear what he said to get here right now. But he wasn't spending spell slots to talk to that thing. I'll tell you that right now. So you wouldn't see him cast a spell.
Okay,
Yes,
but
he
I
was
just
sending
hear
you
him
to
think
send.
that.
Get here right
You
now.
just hear him think that. And then, oh boy. Wilfred, as you're like looking at Marcus and his
Eyebrow raised.
his outward expression, how would you look outwardly?
Marcus,
Yeah.
he is kind of in a half defensive stance now. He wants to tell another lie to try to convince him, but at the same time he's also readying himself in case Wilfred decides to go a complete ape shit on him.
Okay.
He's just confused.
Yeah. So
I guess fascinating is my OGs.
Oh jeez.
Oh jeez.
oh geez.
Fascinating.
Uh,
Okay, Spock.
but you would see him looking like this, looking very defensive. And then all of a sudden, seemingly standing to the left of the both of you, is a dwarf, wearing what seem to be 60-year robes of the college.
What are his surface thoughts?
Oh, that's interesting. Hold on.
You don't want to know.
I am a normal college student.
I don't get paid enough for this.
It is regrettable that I have to spend a 6th year pursuing my PhD. But such is the state of things.
I wish I qualified for student loan forgiveness. This sucks ass.
How close
Yeah.
I mean it sounds. At this
So you
point.
would at first you would hear, I don't get paid enough for this. And then you would hear him say, "What do you speak Infernal?"
Let me see. I speak. No.
You hear him saying a language that you don't understand something, and it doesn't seem directed at you. But Marcus, you
I would
hear,
have heard that in Marcus's head then.
You would have heard me. So, oh no, because I was speaking to him in Infernal. But if that's the case, you heard him say it. That's fine. That's fine.
I mean, if so, I guess here's the real question. Technically,
Oh
your
no,
first
I'd
language-
still understand it because the creature doesn't need to. The creature needs to speak a language. But even if it speaks a language I don't know, I still know the thoughts.
Oh, okay, good to
Oh,
know.
then you do hear it. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
So then he would say, while it's a language unfamiliar to you, somehow you understand it. What am I doing here?
Why are we here?
And does Marcus respond? And does Marcus respond?
Give me a second.
How's the Ed and I situation as this is developing?
Hold on.
You're going to the hunters, to the marshals. That's what you're doing.
Yeah, you guys are heading off in the direction of the marshals, and I will say, as you hone in on this and start heading in that direction, it is becoming very clear that these are in fact gunshots.
Oh, that is
Okay.
much different than what I thought it was. Fuck.
Would Bruce or I hear it from this far away or not? As we're heading north?
You guys starting to head north? Yeah.
Okay. Wilfred, do not make this any harder than it needs to be.
Is that your surface thoughts?
No, I'm saying this.
What do you mean? I don't understand.
By the authority of the marshals, I'm placing you under arrest.
What? All right, but I okay. I'm very confused.
Until we get some questions answered, this needs to happen.
What is the charge?
Eating a meal? A succulent Chinese meal?
Do you have to read? Like what am I? Am I being charged with anything?
When was the Supreme Court case? When was the Supreme Court case for Miranda rights?
The
Miranda
20th
v.
century or
Arizona.
so?
That
Not
was
until the
like
60s.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so then
1966.
I'm just throwing you in. I'm gonna put the dimensional shackles on you if you allow me.
Yeah, I'm not resisting. I don't
Okay.
have any reason to resist.
Stop resisting.
She starts beating me.
Yeah, just like throws you on the ground. All right, you have the dimensional shackles on you now.
That I do.
God, what is your fucking game, Wilfred?
Now this.
It's a monkey wrench.
It's his game is Go.
Okay.
Oop.
I'm going to send Aaron.
Are you spending a spell slot on this one for him to know this time, or is this also free?
Well, sending, he wasn't sending the devil. It was just
No.
an innate connection he had
Yeah.
through the spell.
Okay.
With you though, I was. Yeah. I've arrested Wilfred. Please get here as fast as you can. On Main Road towards college.
You did what? Bruce, we gotta go.
Oh boy.
Could,
All right.
you can send people, right?
Yeah.
Yes, you can send back.
Oh, no,
Bruce. Yes, Bruce can. Yeah.
To you, I just said, you did what? But then to Bruce, fuck. You need to send the others that aren't Marcus or Wilfred or me. Tell them that Marcus has arrested Wilfred on the main street near the college. We need to get there fast.
Okay. I will send to Ed. I don't think I've ever sent to Ed. I will send to Ed. Why did you guys leave? Everything's gone to shit. Marcus went and arrested Wilfred.
Whom are you sending?
Ed,
Ed.
Okay.
come back to the main street. Fuck, I ran out of words.
Let it.
Let's see how Ed responds.
Man, I don't know what the fuck I was supposed to do there,
Man, I
and
don't-
now all of a sudden I hear gunshots over this way, so I'm going. I'm fucking going to get the whatever the hell's going on over there. So I don't know. Fucking.
You got
I'm saying
gunshots over.
I'm saying all of this out loud.
Did gunshots reach the message?
It was gunshots over because gunshots is one word.
Well,
Okay.
they hear gunshots. They can't help us. We're on our own.
All right.
I guess we don't have stealth on our side anymore. We kind of gotta face this head on with Wilfred.
Okay? Size of the city. Do I feel like it would be quicker to teleport to the college and then run, or to just go to the main street and run down it?
Going to the marshals.
No,
Okay.
going to the college.
So
We
okay,
don't know where
so-
your gunshots are.
Well, because Marcus said he was arresting him, which means he's.
Well,
gonna go to the
when you
marshals.
guys were heading to the north, did you end up making a perception check as you were heading north of Wilfred's house?
No,
We
I
didn't make
just
perception
passive.
Just passive. What's yours and Bruce's is like an 8, right? And then
Yep.
what's
Mine
And
is a
what's,
17 because of observant.
17? Okay. You're no stranger to gunshots. At first, you think that it's rolling thunder, and then you realize that it's too frequent to be thunder, and it sounds like it's coming from the west. But then, however, yeah, you would get the message from Marcus, and Marcus, let's see. Hold on, sorry, because I had to go inside and get my mom some ibuprofen. Let me look at the match. The
I don't
map
know
here.
what the scale really is here. I mean, because if we teleport, that takes 10 minutes just to cast.
Takes. Is it 10 minutes or no? It's 1 minute.
Is it 1 minute?
Yeah,
It's 1
1
minute. Yeah,
minute.
10 turns.
Oh god, he's in the
He's
bathroom.
gone, robot.
Dylan
He's in
went
the
into the
bathroom again.
Matrix. Dylan, come back to the light.
So
Dylan, which
Yeah.
pill did you take?
Red always. All right. So we'll say the both of you are like right around here, because that's about a halfway point.
I'm going
And
to
you guys,
polymorph
the house-
into an owl, a giant owl, and grab him and fly as fast as I can.
Okay.
Okay, so Bruce would be where you guys were, and Aaron is where the house was, just for right now. All right, so you grab him, polymorph, and you're flying in the direction of Marcus, correct?
60-foot flying speed.
He said on the main street near the college. So that's where
Yeah.
we're going.
Okay. Main Street near the college. Yeah, so we'll move you a little bit more. You'd be more kind of around here. And
Marcus, this sixth year doesn't
yeah,
look
I'm
like
sorry.
any
I'm not
sixth
exactly
year
sure
I've
how.
seen. It seems a bit odd.
I mean, they don't all. You said your
He's,
archaeology's an elective.
He's a transfer.
Okay, a new student.
Who's a transfer?
Are you
Okay,
taking the archaeology?
Yeah.
the
So all
archaeology
he had said
elective?
to you is, "What am I doing here?"
Are you asking the devil?
Yeah, I'm asking him. Are you taking? Are you going to be taking my archaeology lectures?
He would turn to you. I'm not particularly interested in archaeology.
And the thoughts behind it.
And the thoughts behind it. Is he seriously asking me about archaeology?
Is he
right now?
sending me?
No. This is just what he's thinking. That's his surface thoughts. And then shortly thereafter, why do I always get stuck with the worst fucking jobs?
So what we're learning here is that the tinfoil hat did not work.
The tinfoil hat did not work.
If anything, it's
No,
making it easier.
no. It's making it easier.
Because it acts as an antenna.
We need to get lead paint.
Literally lead paint.
But okay. So we'll say isn't there a fucking key on this? Or no, it's probably so blurred
It's
that it
covered.
doesn't actually tell me.
No, the key's covered by the bottom of the map.
Yeah, it's
not
cut off.
showing.
It's probably below the legend.
Yeah, it would be below.
Actually,
the
no, it's right here. It's so blurry.
Yeah, it's just so blurry. Yeah. I'm sorry that I
what was-
couldn't find a higher quality image.
This one should be on the Library of Congress.
I think it is.
I
That's
think
where I got
this
it
is
from.
where he got it. That's where he got it
No,
from.
no, you can download real high res from them on most of the maps.
No, but you know what I did? Is that I think I just got it from the Google search and I didn't click on the site to then get the higher res image. I just saved it from right there. Because whenever I do that, it makes it super fucking blurry and I should learn my lesson.
Let's go maps. Austin. Narrow it down to 1800.
I think this is 1860 is what I put in for this. I think I put Austin map 1860.
Library of Congress doesn't have one for the 6 seats.
So it might be the next closest date.
Yeah, I'm looking.
But I think I went back instead of forward.
Yeah, this is not something I'm gonna do quick. They have a lot of maps on here.
Well, for right now, I'm gonna change the grid cell distance to 1, and then we're gonna make it MI per mile. And if it needs to be less or more, I will change it accordingly. But all right, you have them in dimensional shackles. Your dwarven quotation marks friend is standing there. Bruce and Aaron are rapidly approaching the position. Jarvis and Ed, you guys are beginning to run in the direction of the marshals. We'll say you get to around like about here. The gunshots becoming more pronounced as you get closer, and you realize that is in fact what they are. Jarvis, like you now being able to hear it, and you're like, yeah, that's not thunder, because some of them are in like quick successions. It sounds like a 6-shooter going off.
They're just fanning their revolvers.
Right. Do we see anything like any of the actual?
I was gonna
sources
say,
of the
yeah. If
gunshots?
we see the gunships, what do they look like?
So you don't see anything like in terms of like anything in the air or anything in around the area. I mean, there are some people that were in the area that seem to be fleeing back in this general direction, just sort of running away. And you'd even hear like one person on the street as they're running away from you. Actually, probably more down like around here because that's a more direct path. You'd hear one of them going, "I hope it's not the Confederacy again."
I found
first-
the exact map. It's from 1919.
Yeah, the first hash on that scale is 500 feet.
Within 1,000 and then
Well-
2,000.
Yeah, copyright 1925.
So you said 500.
Yeah, that's that first hash on the scale. So if we do no snapping, yes, you need a roughly. What do you have it set for right now for a square?
I just
You
put
know-
a 500.
Okay, so you need to go from. You need to set it to What's 500 times 5?
Try
You want to do about 800?
yeah.
800.
Yeah. 833 repeating. Yeah, that's
Okay.
pretty close.
800.
It's good enough.
Yeah, it's good.
As good as it's gonna get.
We're a
Oh man,
mile
it's
away
really
from the
coming
club.
down out there.
All right, well, we'll keep heading on in.
Okay.
I really wish I could haste you, Bruce, to help you out here.
That's almost what, 5,000 feet or more than 5,000 is a mile. So it's almost a mile away.
5,280 is a mile.
Yeah. What's a giant
we're-
owl's fly speed?
60 feet.
But you can dash.
So that's
So
120.
120. It's gonna take you 42 rounds to get there.
And that's what,
Just-
6 seconds apiece, which comes
It's
out
four
to
and a quarter minutes.
4.25 minutes. Okay. So
Might
about
have been faster to teleport, but that's expensive.
about roughly almost 4.5 minutes later. Well, shy of 4.5 minutes later, Bruce and Aaron would show up, although Bruce would be in the form of a giant owl.
And Aaron does not have his jacket, his banjo, or his backpack.
I can get him that stuff easily.
Oh no, we're showing up at the arrest, not at the gunshots.
Oh, you're going to the arrest. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or,
Do you show
oh,
up
yeah,
at the
of course,
arrest?
of course.
The gunshots would take us about
Oh,
10
yeah,
minutes
yeah.
to get to.
Right, right.
Oh wait, because
Yeah.
y'all weren't even there yet. The gunshots would take us about 15 minutes to get to.
Aaron, and I presume that's Bruce.
I will teleport back or transform back.
Howdy, Wilfred.
Could someone explain to me what's going on?
I believe you're under arrest.
Yes.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one, one will be provided to you. And then I never remembered the rest of them.
With these rights in mind, do you still wish to speak to us?
Someone should write that down. That's pretty good.
I have it memorized.
His mouth is like slightly open and just like
Would you be listening to my head?
Yeah, I'm just listening to everyone's surface. Well, actually, no, that'd be over. It'll only last a minute.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you understand the rights we read to you?
Yes.
You understand the rest of it, right, do you?
I've never heard of such thing, but
Miranda might not be born. I don't know.
Yeah, who knows?
Or the Miranda rights not a thing here.
no, not to my knowledge.
Okay, so we got a few questions. to
Then you
ask
don't have those rights.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
everything we told you, you cannot take in a court of law. Fuck you, not playing.
Okay, so I can.
No.
So I should speak, is what you're saying.
You go ahead and
Well,
speak.
you have to. You do not have the right to remain silent. You are obliged to speak.
Oh, okay.
You are guilty until proven innocent.
No, I think. Well, I don't know what the Constitution. For
No,
the Republic
that I don't believe is the case.
Well, we don't know what the Constitution for the Republic of Texas and Magic Land is.
Yeah. So that's on Dylan.
Considering how there's zone of truth, I think it's fine.
Wilfred, we actually, you're under arrest for having the world's nicest wife. Us three, were playing a little prank here and wanted to meet your wife and just see, because you've been talking about her so much, and so me and Aaron went over. He was disguised as you, and are like, oh, let's see if his wife is really nice and all that stuff. So we just went to your house. You're under arrest for having the world's nicest wife. Marcus, why don't you undo the chains? We're all friends here.
Yeah, Bruce also. It looks like Bruce also owes you some money for sugar.
I did
guess he
drink a
uses
lot of
a
your
lot of it.
tea. Yep.
See,
He just looking at everyone so confused.
It's just.
It was all a prank.
I'm assuming you went to college. Wilfred?
Yes.
Yeah, it's just kind of like one of those initiation mild things.
Yeah.
That
Yeah, we got you. Ha ha ha.
Oh
Got
man,
you.
I
Yeah,
ate all your
you should-
sugar.
You should have
he-
seen the look on your face.
He's not gonna take it off until he responds.
I I'm spending a
Who
sorcery point to re-roll that.
No.
Who,
18.
who gets to roll this? Who gets to roll this one?
Technically, it was Bruce that said it first.
Fuck.
That's
I'm
tough.
not on pacing at least.
Aaron was helping him, so I'll give
So
you.
was I though. So
Yeah, Bruce has
Yeah, well,
advantage, but
it is
it's
Would
it's
it
his
be one roll?
deception.
please,
Please.
please. Yes.
Okay.
And just because I'm GM
As-
rolling this to you, Tilling, because I just want to see.
Okay. As bizarre as it sounds, you think that they might be genuine, that this was in fact a prank. You
Oh.
know these guys to be very strange. They have a weird reputation. And at first, it did. It sounded like, why would you go to my house? Why would you go talk to my wife? What the hell? But then, him talking about the sugar and owing you money for it and all this stuff, you're like, oh, maybe they were just pranking me.
Oh well, this will be awkward to explain to Maria later, but wait, how did you know where I lived? I never mentioned it.
Oh, I just-
spent 3 times. That's weird.
We went to the college and asked them where you lived.
Oh. Well, I gotta talk with Master Silverspell if it was that easy, because that's some privacy concerns there.
Well, we've got some good clearance, and also we told them that you were a good friend.
That could still. There needs to be some. That is some cause for concern. That it was
Yeah,
that
a little
easy,
bit.
but I mean, if you wanted to come meet my family, you could have just asked. Like, I'm very confused.
I do have to warn you about something though, Wilfred.
Yes.
You should be very excited for dinner. It smells great.
Oh, I don't know why you have to warn me about it. You could have told me I should be excited, but all right. He turns and looks at Bruce, telepathically to him. It's like, I didn't get the chance to tell you earlier when I saw you at the college. False alarm. When we were interacting with Patterson, I guess it was traces of thrallness I was sensing on him. I was very still getting used to my psychic powers. I kind of overreacted and panicked, I believe.
Fuck you.
Stop messing with my mind. Bruce is just gonna be like, oh yeah, after the whole situation where Aaron went over there, I started to come to that conclusion too. These fucking squid people, I hate them.
They smell
Tricksy
funny, don't
people. Yeah, as I sniff him subtly.
Yeah,
Sm-
I can't wait to try some.
they? Smell like half elven man who's been in a college for a few hours.
And not the best hygiene because of the time period.
Yeah, but Bruce has no idea of what good hygiene smells like. So.
Yeah, I'm nose blind.
Yeah, but I mean, he just burns all the bad smells off of them when they touch him.
That's true.
Yeah, he smells slightly of brimstone and sulfur.
Yeah, maybe we could try some calamari next time we have to fight them.
Ooh.
I mean,
Burn 'em
do
up.
bear in mind that mind flayers were people once, so it is questionable cannibalism. It's complicated.
Something a mind flare would say.
I'm sorry?
What?
Oh, Marcus, your pranks don't ever cease.
Yeah,
He's still,
Mark,
Did you
he's still
say
in the
that
cup, by
out
the way.
loud?
Oh my
Oh, no.
He did not say that out loud.
Okay.
He said it in his
that was
mind.
his surface thoughts.
That was definitely his surface thought.
But yeah, I don't have that going right now, so I don't know.
Okay.
All right, well, I guess.
Aaron, you appear to be missing your
These off.
banjo and your bag.
Well, yeah, I had to sell the disguise.
I see.
So I had Ed hold on to him.
Where is Ed and Jarvis?
Oh, they heard gunshots.
Yeah, they heard gunshots, so they're investigating.
Well, it is America.
Yeah. So
No, it's not.
so the
No,
section-
it's not.
something better.
I imagine
Wait,
Texas
wait.
inherited the Second Amendment.
You wouldn't know that they heard gunshots. They haven't communicated that to you, have they?
You told Bruce.
Well,
Ed
Bruce-
said something about
Bruce told
gunshots.
me.
Ed told
Oh, I didn't catch
Bruce
that. I'm sorry.
sent Ed, and that's the only thing that Ed actually was able to get across to Bruce.
Well, it was fuck. I got a message sent to me, and I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I don't know. We're running towards. We're gunshots.
Over.
Okay.
That's it.
Gunshots over.
I mean, I guess we could send him another message to see where they are. Maybe I should send it to Jarvis.
I mean, it'd be funnier if you sent it to Ed again.
Yeah, I'm sending it to Ed again.
Oh, God damn it.
I will cast sending again. And Ed, where are you guys running to? And do you need backup? Everything's fine over here. You know me, overreacting. Also, Wilfred has normal wife.
That's what he wants us to think.
Oh well, glad to hear the wife is normal.
Don't waste your words.
To answer your first question, we left just because I didn't think we'd be really useful.
Oh, no.
Anyway, we're headed towards the Marshals. That's where the gunshots come from.
First question.
I'm
Did
sad
I get-
forgot to.
First question is all it got to.
Oh no,
To answer your first question,
Nothing.
deadline.
Yeah,
That's incredible.
yeah, then it just cuts off.
You know, maybe.
I mean, Marcus does also have sending.
I'm casting it again to Ed. One word answer. Where the fuck are you going?
Marshals.
Okay. He's going to Marshall's, everybody.
I don't know why he's gotta say it like that. But okay.
The craft
I
store.
thought I fucking answered him 3 times already.
Yeah, Ed
Jeez.
doesn't know.
Yeah.
That gets cut off.
I thought he got the whole thing. Shit. All right. Fucking magic.
Well, they're
Bullshit.
going to the Marshals, which is
magic bullshit.
very far.
So fucking far. I mean, look, at least 2 of you could attempt to teleport, I think, right? Or no? You only
No.
have magic circle, right?
Yeah, we only have teleportation circle.
Teleportation circle. Oh fuck.
Let's take the bus.
Oh wait, does
hold on.
Wolford have teleport?
I do not have teleport. I do not. Teleport's a 7th level spell. We're not 17th level. Not 17th. 13th.
13th.
Yep.
We'll level up after the session.
What
I'll
would
have
I know about dinosaurs?
You've met
Are you
those
that
already.
kind of
You're an
archaeologist?
archaeologist,
Yeah,
but not a paleontologist.
I'm not a paleontologist. No, I haven't been up to
But, I mean, you know of.
Chult yet. Chult yet, but they live.
Yeah, I mean, you know that they're around, that they live once again, and that they are something that have come over since the reckoning. Big lizards.
Big lizard.
Do I know about a Quetzalcoatl?
Oh, this question. You know what? You're a pretty learned individual. Make me a history check.
You
No,
were,
you don't understand.
You were a dinosaur kid.
You don't understand. In Beanbox, right? He had to like fucking finagle it. He was like, Bean, would I know what a Quetzalcoatl is? Because if they dash, they get like fucking 180 plus feet a turn. So we were just flying around on a Quetzalcoatl for the longest time, which
That's
was
what
either
kids know
him or
about
Loki.
dinosaurs.
Hey,
That's
Dylan,
not a great history check.
It's not. I'm not proficient in history.
hey, Dylan,
surprisingly.
Would I know what a Quetzalcoatl is?
Make a history check.
Can I make a
Oh,
Jurassic Park
Aaron.
check?
Sure, you can make a Jurassic Park shit. Jesus Christ.
When Aaron was a dinosaur kid.
That's
Were
not
you a
great either.
dinosaur kid?
That's not great either.
Honestly, probably not.
Was Aaron a dinosaur kid? Be
Aaron's
honest
not
with me.
giving dinosaur kid
No,
as
he
much
was.
as
Dinosaurs
Wilfred is.
aren't legends. You can't hunt them down.
Mm,
Hey, Dylan.
Only whatever ones are in Journey to the
yes,
Center of the Earth.
If they're striking up the conversation, can I see if I know what a Quetzalcoatl is?
Well, they wouldn't know the name, so they wouldn't have.
they
had a
wouldn't know the name
conversation
of
about
it. I'd say the best you get, Aaron, is you know what a pterodactyl is, because that was in Jurassic Park or
Man, if
some
only-
form of pterosaur.
If only there was like a big version of a pterodactyl that Bruce could turn into.
I wonder if I've seen that before. The bigger version? Can I see?
Fine, make a history.
Were there any lying around New Neanderthal?
Knowledge from a past life.
Sure.
20.
Not bad. This is 20. Yeah, you think you saw one overhead when you were in the Anzaru, and you remember someone mentioning the name, Quetzalcoatl.
I know what that is. I know what that is.
I know him.
One has no way to show him what that is.
So it's like this big thing, and then he starts like moving his arms and everything, and it has like a beak like this, and he like gets really close, his hands together, and
I hold up my hand and I look at Aaron. I know you really don't like the spell, but it's the only way I can think of.
But
Okay.
I got my eye on you.
Marcus, just picture this creature.
Okay, he's picturing it in his head.
All right, and then I
You see a very clear picture.
I minor,
And then he will take your deepest, darkest secrets.
I minor illusion the thing.
Minor illusion thing. I gotta ask, right? Because that's more than just a surface thought, right? Trying to picture this thing, and you're willingly let him probe so that he could see this thing. Do you take the opportunity to look for anything else, or are you more concerned with just seeing this creature so that you can get to where you
I
need to
feel
go?
like he would be aware if I go for anything else, so I'm just going for the image.
And
So,
also,
okay.
I'm paying attention for if he's in there longer than I think he needs to be.
I
Okay.
want I want to inform you, Dylan,
Yeah.
that it is in fact the Quetzalcoatl, right? What Marcus's version of it is in his mind.
What does
So-
that mean?
It's
So
on fire.
so physically
Green fire.
So physically it is, but there's certain cosmetic things about it that make it a little different. For some reason, when
Oh,
Marcus
please
was
don't
looking,
tell me it's a fucking tech one.
no, it's not a tech one. No, it's not that at all. For some reason, Marcus thinks that these things fly around with top hats and monocles.
I will
No.
leave that
For some
out of
reason-
the minor illusion because I'm smart enough to know that dinosaurs don't wear that.
And it wears a
Okay.
very big black jacket like the penguin does.
No,
I mean,
Okay.
rats don't wear that either, though, Wilfred.
you don't know what he's picturing. I'm just making a Quetzal without
No,
the
I'm
extra stuff.
saying above board, saying that you know that that's not what
All
they
right,
wear.
not everyone at once now.
Bruce, turn into this.
Okay, I'll try.
Marcus, I'd leave out any
bigger.
alterations, as if you do, it might disrupt the spell.
Okay. So, Bruce, you managed to successfully polymorph into a Quetzalcoatl.
80 feet, so 160 feet per turn.
Oh, my internet came back.
And then the dwarf would turn towards you, Marcus, and in your head, an infernal would just say, "Am I meeting you there?"
Yep.
Okay.
This guy's one
Oh.
day from retirement.
So you hop on. Yeah. You hop on the Quetzalcoatl that is Bruce.
You know what? Fuck it. Gotta go fast.
And you haste him. Okay.
So that's
So for the next minute, he can effectively, what, double dash?
double dash plus 80 times 2 is 160. 160,
480.
480 feet per turn.
So 17,600 divided by 480. It's gonna take. But haste only lasts the first minute. So you get. Then you divide that. Well, and then he falls out of the sky.
Well, no, he lasts. It's an hour.
Haste is a minute.
He does.
Probably
Oh,
more than an hour though.
lethargic. He doesn't fall. He just will glide.
Is
Oh,
your
you're
speed
right.
Zero?
You're right.
I'll just let him know to get on the ground right as the minute ends.
Okay.
Power nap.
I do apologize if I'm drifting in and out. I am.
So how far would he get for the first minute?
In the first minute, we still have 12,800 feet to go.
Uh,
Oh, fuck, we only got to like here.
Yeah, you only go 4,800 feet in the first minute, so you're here.
okay.
And then you're moving much slower for the remainder of the time, because you can only single dash.
And your speed isn't doubled anymore.
Right. So then that's 160. And it takes a further 8 minutes.
8 minutes. Okay. And then from where these guys are, how long would it take them to get dashing?
Dashing. 4,800 divided by. It would take them 8 minutes, so they would get there a minute before us.
Okay.
Because of the flying.
All right. So Jarvis and Ed, you're booking it there.
Booking it.
And then I'll move the map. And then probably after I describe this is where I'm going to call it, since we're close to the end here.
Thank you.
That one. I'm going to bring this here. Did I not bring it?
There we go.
Ah,
Fucking knew it.
So it would only be Jarvis and Ed. And I'll put we'll just say for right
Zeus
now,
is
the
also
rest
with
of
me.
you.
Zeus is with me as well. Sorry.
Yeah, okay, so drop them in next to you.
Yeah, I got him.
And then Bruce, if you could just drop yourself over here next to Wilfred. Okay.
You're gonna have to delete that, Jarvis. It doesn't like me.
Oh, we got the sound
Okay.
effects.
Oh, do you hear the rain?
No, I hear
No,
boom,
you
boom,
start
boom,
banging.
boom. It's like fireworks going off in the background or something of someone.
So the doors would be flung wide open, and upon your arrival, you would hear many gunshots going off, and you would watch as a series of these squid-faced individuals are in the midst of combat with a number of marshals, as well as a couple of these brain puppies. Some of the marshals lay dead on the ground. One of them, the one furthest but across from you, seems as if his cranium has been ripped open and his brain sucked out. And another one right off over to the side here looks as though he's been clawed to death by an intellect devourer.
Can I get
Jesus.
one spell off before the end of session?
Depends on what you're attempting to do.
Haste on Ed.
Stupendous.
Sure. All out.
Awesome.
Okay, well I know
Ed,
what I do.
I
know what
need
do
you to
when
go
it's my
rip
turn.
and Ed, rip and tear
Yeah.
until the job is done.
Okay. So you haste Ed, and just as you're both about to charge valiantly into this rapidly deteriorating situation. That is where we will call it.
All right, so
So it'll
Wilfred
be
is still
about a
definitely
minute.
involved in all this, for sure.
Could be.
I don't know. I wasn't here when this happened.
Which is exactly where someone that doesn't want you to think they're involved would be.
We see right through you.
If you were here, Beck, you're suspicious. If you weren't here, you're suspicious. Let's go.
There's no winning.
So, yeah, the roles were in and not in my favor tonight.
Yeah.
Also, you're a level behind, Tom. We're level 12.
Oh, okay.
So did the
Did
devil
you
actually
not
do
advance
anything
your
helpful?
sheet?
The
Must have
devil
forgot
would have
to.
hopped on the. Well, actually, no. The devil wouldn't have hopped on. So when you and Jarvis get there, appearing seemingly out of nowhere would be what looks to be a dwarf wearing robes from the college.
Yes.
Okay.
So,
We
so
love the
Mark,
dwarf.
so I should ask, for combat's sakes, how many rounds until Marcus gets here?
10.
Well, they're
Mark.
exactly a minute behind you, so 10.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So,
After
we're
combat's
gonna-
over.
We're gonna need that devil.
so for funsies, for next game, have Tom play as a chain devil.
Honestly,
I mean, I might.
you got the role.
It'd be one less sheet to manage.
Have a chain
Actually, you know
devil,
what? You
It's
know what I
his
might
summon.
have to do?
What?
Marcus could play as the chain devil. I'll give one of you a martial sheet. I'll give the other one a martial sheet that'll be for Dex, the guy that was supposed to be the sub leader. And maybe I'll let somebody play Marshall Silver until the rest of you show up.
And then obviously Beck will be playing one of the mind flayers.
Yes.
Yes,
And
of course.
Beck will be playing one of the mind flayers.
Mm-hmm.
He's been playing one for like a week.
Sure. A week in game.
Yeah, very, very nonchalant of you to just be like, "What is the crime?"
I didn't say it like that. I said it
I know.
confusingly.
What is the charge?
Gentlemen, this is democracy
Manifest.
Oh no,
This
don't
is-
get Tom
This
stuck
is
on that again.
entirely fascinating. I cannot believe that you have arrested me. What crime? What crime have I committed?
I say,
I say, do these shackles prevent me from teleportation? Strange, I'm not capable of such a thing, but all right, sure, I'll put them on.
Get your hand off my spell book.
Yeah, take your hand off my spell book.
it's not a spell book. He writes in it like it's a journal, so it's probably a journal.
Take your hand off my journal. Yeah, my diary.
You've said whenever we see it that it's blank.
Don't stop the beat.
Yeah, but he writes in it.
Control my feet. Don't stop.
The words seem to fade in and out of existence. It's weird.
All right, good work,
But-
everyone. We cracked the case.
You cracked the case.
We are the worst sleuths ever. We found nothing.
So, arresting Wilfred was our chance to confront him, but I guess it was a prank. So,
That's a prank. I mean, look, Bruce didn't want to go for it.
I don't.
yes.
Not without all of us, and Aaron had none of his shit.
Well, I have a recorder. I can cast anything that isn't
And now,
banjo spells.
this is where Wilfred walks in there, and none of the mind flayers attack him. He turns around, gentlemen. Prepare yourselves.
You'd like
Dinner
that,
is
wouldn't you? Because it
served.
would prove you right. When Austin's being attacked, I shall defend it.